welcome to the Ironkeep Chronicles. I am your dungeon master and host. I don't know, am I the host? Really, anybody here at the table could be the
We're
host.
all hosts.
I'm Eric Reichert. I'm the
I'm a
host
co-host.
of Ironkeep.
Hello, I'm Savannah. I'm the host of Ironkeep Chronicles. You're welcome.
I'm not a host. I'm a player.
It is our weekly Dungeons & Dragons 5th edition game. Not our only one here on Saving Throw. If you tune in on Thursday nights, you get to see America's GM, David Crennan, play Dungeons & Dragons with the Crit Juice crew. It's decidedly a different affair. So, that's all I have to say about
Alcoholism.
that. Yay!
Ism.
So thank you so much for joining us, everyone. We
Big ol'.
have an all-star cast assembled here tonight. You've met our host, Eric Reichert.
Hi, everyone. I'm Eric Reichert, and I am playing Grayson Hale, Redemption Oath Paladin.
Now, what's different as a Redemption Oath Paladin?
Basically, his whole deal is that everyone deep down deserves the chance to be good. And the mechanically,
Trillion.
thank you for your donations and subs. Essentially, instead of turning undead, I can now be an emissary of peace as a channel divinity, which gives me a +5 bonus to charisma for 10 minutes, or rebuke the violent, which lets me use my reaction to force someone to make a saving throw, and if they fail, whatever damage they just dealt to a creature, they get dealt back to themselves.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Wow. All right. So you're mean
Yeah.
now.
Well, no, I'm trying to redeem them.
Uh-huh.
Very good. Noted. Hey, maybe you've met our lovely host, Havana Mahoney is
Oh my
here.
gosh, you guys, thanks for coming back to another episode of Ironkeep, which I host.
Dressed as our Dungeons & Dragons mom tonight.
Listen, I can say it. You don't get to say it.
I don't get to say it?
No.
Okay.
It's mean when
Wearing
you say
a
it. It's
feral
fine.
tooth around her neck.
Okay, well, that's just observation.
I mean, that's fact.
Yeah.
It's not true.
Listen,
I like how
guys.
that was just instantly disarming. Wait.
I have a tooth on my neck. I've got a coffee. I've got a soda. I'm ready. I'm ready for you. What?
It's a lips.
Very good.
Why is that funny?
I don't know.
Dude, are you high?
Just a coffee cup full of coffee with, it just says, I'd rather be having a beer and has lipstick on it. It's just very you. It's a very Havana thing. No? Great. Let's move on.
Hey, not a host, and maybe not even a player. Grav Galati is here, everyone.
Maybe not even a player.
Maybe not even human. Hi, everybody. I'm Gaurav, and I play Thorn of the Wood, who is a human ranger and a folk hero and chaotic neutral and all-around nice guy.
Okay.
Chaotic neutral, my dick ass.
No, he was lawful good, and now he's chaotic neutral.
I just don't believe anything anymore.
We're going to do a quick poll of the table. Just thumbs up for yes, thumbs down for no. Fast forward in the campaign timeline, 5 months. Thawne is probably the Scourge of Waterdeep and has murdered at least 200 people. Thumbs up or thumbs down? Oh, well,
Guys!
okay.
Guys!
You agree?
Guys!
You agree.
All right.
Divorce incoming.
Very good. It's unclear whether she's the host, but she's a lovely and vivacious personality nonetheless. And it's her birthday.
Yeah!
Kellerman, everyone.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you. Yes, I am in Caves, and I play Ava, who is a druid, and she is an ASMR, I believe is how you say it. I say it different every single time.
ASMR.
She's an
ASMR.
ASMR.
ASMR. She's ASMR.
DJ, thank you.
And she's, she's an avatar for the water goddess, Barshala. Yeah.
Which water goddess?
Narshala.
Which water goddess?
Sarshala.
I'm sorry, I didn't catch that.
Zarshala.
Oh, okay.
Listen.
Got it.
These mind games gotta stop.
Happy
birthday
to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear
She's just leaving.
Megan.
She's just leaving.
Happy birthday to you.
Thank you.
Normally I like to award treasure at the end of a session, but here we are.
Brownies.
Are they magical items?
Just for me, brownies.
Hey, that's up to Dom and whatever his card says that he's got in his wallet.
Thank
whether
you
they're
for
magical
the
or not.
brownies.
I got
don't
the
know.
brownies. They're yours. They're all yours.
Thank you for the
Eat
brownies.
them all.
What?
I'm gonna eat all the brownies.
Another John Stewart.
Jason
there you go.
with the 20
So,
bucks.
thank
you guys.
you to BSB Care
You're welcome.
and DJ Regular and that other John Stewart who have put some tips in our tip jar. If you do !tips, you can see the various ways that you can influence
I'm
our
gonna
game.
read
You
this
can
before he
give
asks what happened.
our players bumps, which they can use to boost their die rolls, and I can use to
God
boost my
fucking
die
damn
rolls. Graciously supplied by campaign coins. Those are available to give to the
coins.
players.
Thank you.
My camera is right here, Don. It's right. Oh wait, they can't see me right now.
No, you're like that.
Okay, wow.
He's picking his nose.
Anyway,
Listen.
Looks like you were actually. You went like this.
yeah, that's the magic of theater.
When I pick
I
my
was just-
nose, I use all of my fingers.
My whole hand.
I have a lot of
Every
no's, you
single
guys.
one of them, and there's a
In
lot.
case you haven't seen it, you can also give the players inspiration. No, I'm good, thank you. I will literally fall asleep if my blood
This one's
sugar
for Dom.
hits that high.
Yeah, we'll have
so
like
you give
1/4
inspiration.
of one.
Also, even an incremental award gets us towards some of our tier donation locks, where you can change the events
to share
and
one?
influence
Yes.
the outcome of the story tonight. So those things are all available. If you haven't tuned in before, hey, I'm sure somebody friendly in chat will help you understand exactly what's going on. For the most part, we're playing a fairly vanilla, rules-wise, a very vanilla game of Dungeons & Dragons 5th Edition. So join in, follow along, have some fun with us, please. Estelle Castillo, thank you so much for the donation.
Oh, thank you.
I assume that $18 is because I'm not wearing my
Scorpupine.
hat tonight.
We came up with that, and then you said, I'm going to write this down, and I'm not going to remember what this means, and it's going to be so funny.
Oh, no.
Boy, was I right.
Yeah.
Boy,
Boy, was I
I
right.
still think at the end of the campaign there needs to be like an eBay auction for Havana's campaign.
They're all in this one notebook.
Yeah.
So
treasure
Yeah.
forever. Are you kidding me?
we need to release it as a PDF just to like Patreon backers or something.
Decipher this.
Havana's Ironkeep Diary.
Who murdered Havana? Find out.
Scorpupine.
Someone,
That's what this one
It's a
says.
scorpion
make a-
porcupine. Scorpupine.
Scorpion plus porcupine is scorpupine.
Oh, that was the flying devils that shot their tails.
Yes.
yeah.
Yeah.
Scorpupine.
Okay. Dom, do you want a brownie? They're magical.
They're full of
Where's
weed.
Yeah, don't.
Oh God, really?
She's already eating.
Megan's
it.
got it. I can't tell if you were excited or
Oh no, there's weed in
disappointed.
here?
Terrifying.
It'll hit me in 4 hours.
Yeah, that's
And
all.
it'll be scary because I will have forgotten that I
Yeah.
ate it. Yeah,
Yes.
exactly.
No, I'll have eaten 6 more.
Edibles are a fucking nightmare.
I have one brief story about edibles that I will share, and then we'll move on. I had a
Battle.
friend in college. There was, of course, every spring there was a big celebration. Oh, it's spring. Let's have a couple days off. It's spring break. Blah blah blah.
RJ, thank you.
Thank you, RJ.
Thank you.
And Estelle. Oh gosh.
And so she decided with her friends to do mushrooms, and they got a pizza and they put some mushrooms on it, and she had like a couple slices of pizza, and then began tripping and violently vomiting.
Oh God.
And she called her folks like a day or two later and was like, "Hey, I had like mushroom pizza this weekend. I had pizza with mushrooms on it this weekend, and I got really sick." And her parents were like, "Oh yeah, you're incredibly allergic to mushrooms. We never fed them to you." They never told her.
They never told her.
Yeah. And so she was having these like awful hallucinations, like a snake was coming out of her mouth and swimming around the toilet bowl while she was like having
Wait,
this.
from regular mushrooms?
No, these were trippy mushrooms.
But her parents thought they were regular mushrooms?
Yeah, she didn't tell her parents that she was doing a drug trip. She told her parents that she had some mushrooms the weekend. Like, I had a pizza with, pizza regularly comes with mushrooms on it, unless you get the awful Hawaiian pizza.
I do not think
Every
mushrooms
pizza.
is a regular
It's
pizza
fairly
topping.
regular, which
Every
is
pizza.
disgusting.
All right. Thumbs up, thumb down. Are mushrooms something you regularly get on pizza?
I mean, I don't regularly get it because I hate mushrooms, but I understand that.
I like mushrooms, and I've never heard of that.
No, they're
Really?
all the time.
Yeah, that's really good.
I've grown to like that.
All right. So, with that being said, hey, kids, whatever you're
Shimmy some shit,
whatever
kids.
you're doing,
the
be
25.
safe. That's all I have to say to you. All right. Wow.
We're
There's
friends.
a lot of fun stuff going on tonight.
Uh-oh.
Thank you, backers. So let's try and keep up with all of the various actions, shall we? So, Guidrillion, am I saying your name right? I know you're a big fan, so I want to get it right. Guidrillion gives their resub reroll to Ava.
Thank you.
Dun, dun, dun.
We should get them all because it's her birthday.
BSB Care gives inspiration to Ava.
Thank you.
I don't know if there's a way for us to show the work in
this
progress.
Back camera.
Oh, what?
She's
Look
Yeah,
at that.
table cam, baby.
Table
is
cam.
a work in progress. There's more to come.
Very good.
I did
So,
this
so that is the
beforehand.
new. We have a variety of other
Put her on the
Funkos
plate.
available.
Spin the plate around.
There you go.
This, and this. Yeah.
I should put her in a microwave.
So here's
Yeah,
our
put her in the
paladin.
microwave.
Even
That's
better.
me.
Oh God.
No, it's not anymore.
What?
No.
Yeah, we
You're
traded.
the fucking
You're
Lich King, dude.
evil.
You're evil. This is
You're the
you.
goddamn Lynch
You
King
guys are
now.
forcing this on me.
Uh-huh.
No, you
You have a
made your
cursed sword that
choice.
eats people's souls. You're the Lich King.
Does this look more like Black Razor? Thumbs up, thumbs down. Okay, all right, there we go.
But he's blonde.
Tyranny of the majority, buddy. Get used to it.
And his hair brown.
So everybody has inspiration thanks to Estelle Castillo. You have it twice.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Nice.
RJ Canuck gives Megan 2 bombs.
Yeah.
Making it rain. The other John Stewart gives the table 2 bumps.
Thank you.
Everybody gets 2, which is
I'm about to get bumped.
nice for everyone. That's
A blooms.
I
A
don't know what
blooms.
just
A
happened there,
blooms.
but that just happened.
Bloopy. Oh
those,
God.
Those bounced.
Bloop me,
I'm not
Tommy.
doing good. I'm not making
God.
it good. I'm gonna put those there. Shimmickson grants the table a flashback. Yes. So
Maybe this
that's
time I won't end up in a hole.
I don't know. It really depends upon whether Master Tommen comes
Teach
back.
me something.
I feel like Master Tommen is
Oh my God, I forgot about that.
is a very tough taskmaster.
You just decided to.
Cut it off from it.
They didn't paladin school. I had to spend 2 months in a hole.
He's for the best.
All right. Yeah, DJ Regular gives Megan triple inspiration. So I'm gonna give you the magic 8 ball.
Thank you. I'm so
Cool.
inspired right now.
Wow.
So inspired.
Aw.
So, those things are happening. We'll catch up if anything else appears on the horizon here of our lovely chat. So thank you so much to everyone who has contributed. And hey, if you don't have the time or inclination to contribute, you can just tweet out that we're out and about doing our show.
Yeah.
Spread the word a little bit. Now's a great time to do that. Have people join in and watch while we're actually on the air.
Yeah. The best time.
Who would like to do a brief recap to the best of their ability of what happened last session?
I can't. Unless Savannah's got her notes all.
Sporcupine. Sporcupine. I also wrote down, I feel his glorp.
What?
Gorp. That's
light.
the infernal word for light.
Oh, that's right.
I feel his glorp. Yeah.
Oofda.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, we were fighting all those people in the theaters, and all the roaches came out, and then all the roaches became
yeah.
one super roach.
I did
And
not like that.
We
And
were in the
bouncing.
theater, and it
roaches.
turned out that it wasn't the play Pirates of Penzance, but a demonic ritual.
4 farmers and a mule.
So we
was the
fought
play.
them. Sadly, we had to murder all of them. And then as soon as we finished murdering all of them, Gingy, the shitty elf, showed up. And it was like, sup, bros?
we did not murder that cockroach monster. It disappeared.
Oh, yeah,
It
you're right.
Also
disappeared.
true. Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yes. Yes.
Sup, bros?
these are-
I'm fat and have a tiny little hat on.
Wow.
Here to fuck up your day some more.
That.
And
We had the flashback to Tommen.
Oh, yeah, and also we flash back to when Grayson had paladin training, and Tommen the Wise told him to spend 2 months in a hole.
Listen.
Just concentrating, praying.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was learning to fight the darkness. You guys don't understand Tommen like I do.
Well, maybe we'll learn more about Tommen.
I don't get to play Avril anymore. You're like, sorry. People like Tommen too much. That's you.
There's an old man.
Hey, Dom, how much is it
Get
to
the hell out.
unlock a prequel adventure of Tommen and his troop of paladin trainees
Ooh, we're all
going
paladins.
off? on
Wait,
a
so is he
sidetrack?
young in this flashback?
No, Tommen
Oh,
would be the instructor, and then it would be a young Grayson.
It'd be like a Boy Scout.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
a Boy Scout session.
We're going to camp again.
What is
All
it?
right.
Where are we? $400, and we'll do Tom and
Oh.
Tom and the Wise taking his troop of hapless
Christmas
Thomas-
episode.
paladin
Common's
recruits.
epic paladin retreat.
Christmas episode.
Yeah, we'll do
Wow.
it December 20th. We'll do it December 20th, right before Christmas.
yeah, there we go.
There you go.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that'll be our special Christmas unlock. We're going to keep teasing that out there. I like that idea. All right. So, within the larger
agree to
framework,
it.
you have been hired to investigate poisoning that took place at a theater.
How did we not think it was Gingy? How did we never use our brains to think that thought?
Well,
Why would it be him?
Because that was his thing, was poison. And he said he'd see us around.
to be fair, Waterdeep is a huge city, and there's a
And
bunch
it's
of people that could be
Yeah, it's a
involved.
lot further away. Like if it were Neverwinter, maybe, because that's closer to Oakhurst.
Listen, let me feel like an idiot, please. I need this.
That's fair. All right. So yes, you were hired to investigate a mysterious poisoning that ruined the opening night premiere of a play called The Ballad of Jane and LOA, and so through your various leads and contacts and exploration, you finally arrived at the Drunken Bard, I believe is the name of the
Yes.
place. Yes.
The nameless
I've
bard?
got 5 different folders
it's a
going for
nameless
this
bard.
particular adventure.
Nameless Bard is what it's called.
No, the Nameless Bard is a different
The
theater.
nameless drunken bards.
It-
Drunken
It
nameless
is? Oh, okay.
Are you talking about where the poisoning was?
Where you are now.
Oh,
It's the Drunken Bard.
the Drunken Bard's where we are now.
There's a Drunken Bard and a Nameless Bard. Oh, okay.
Where am I?
Oh, right here. Okay, yeah, you're right.
Where are my note cards? Where are my post-its? Where are my markers?
I don't know.
Esther,
Thomas.
thank you for the
Castillo,
$2.
that $2 was bugging you, huh?
Thank you for the
Yes.
two
So
buttons.
here's a copy of the Mocking Minstrel. You are.
Why
up here,
don't
I
you
think.
believe
The
us?
Nameless Bard.
What? Wait, you said it was a Drunken Bard.
No, it's
Bard is
Drunken
there.
Bard.
You're right.
But drunken
Yeah, the
bard.
Drunken Bard, rollicking lowbrow
Yeah.
comedy.
Yep.
So So you've ended up here tracking down.
Get these away
Here,
from
I wrote this down. Handouts. No, gross.
I have them here. I just don't want you to waste
still
them.
have
Oh, all right.
Waste them. What's
These are
he
my-
going to do with
These
them?
are my originals.
I got
which
notated
These
ones.
are
no
my
one
originals.
else shall ever touch.
Or are we not going to talk about? Never mind.
I guess not.
Nope.
Nothing.
I have no idea.
Nothing.
Apparently, we're not talking about it.
We're not talking about it, so don't worry about it. All right. So you have tracked down a character name. Well, you were attempting to track down a character name. Talbot Wren, I believe is the guy's name.
Or
Talbot Wren.
Scorpiopine.
Was the,
Talbot Restore?
the actor?
Yeah, the actor. Let me see if I can.
Restore?
Wait, where's my...
Let me
Restare?
find his exact name.
Oh, Restall. That's what it is.
Yeah,
Restall.
Talbot Restall.
Talbot Restall. Oh.
Yep.
Yeah.
So, at any rate, you
Restore.
were given the information that he was performing in a matinee at this theater.
Was he the one that was bitten
was
by a
Kevin
fly
Kline.
and then had a fly burst out of his chest?
Oh.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
That was
Yeah.
He
Kevin
gone.
Kline.
That's
Yeah. Yeah.
Dude, if that ever happens to me, ugh, would be really mad.
It's going to ruin your weekend for sure.
All right, very good. So, at any rate, you interrupted this huge
me.
ritual. You also, on your way into the theater, right? You had run into a couple of kind of I don't know, thugs, bouncers, whatever they were, who were trying to keep you out of the theater. Like, the place is locked down. And you murdered them in broad daylight. You found some books and scripts, and then you went into the theater and saw that this ritual was under place, which was somehow hypnotizing or otherwise enchanting the gathered, assembled audience there. And there were invocations of Asmodeus involved. And then once the combat started, they did some sort of ritual that summoned this weird cockroach demon creature that did a crap load of damage to you and then dissolved into cockroaches and went into the floorboards and kind of like raced around the theater a little bit. Yes. So,
Oh, no, that's happened. I thought we were all gonna
Oh,
start
I was. That's in character.
clapping. No, it's not.
I just love a slow clap.
Just slow
Can't
clap Black
resist.
Adams. Yeah.
I'll show you.
Well, good evening. What a spectacular end to an astonishingly dull performance. So
That
good.
seems rude.
I charge him immediately?
Yeah.
Okay.
What? I want to hear what he has to say.
All right.
I don't want to hear anything he has to say.
That's fine. Let's roll for initiative then.
Okay.
Yeah.
What? I want to stop him.
I don't. I want to follow along.
Thank you.
Why are y'all so
Thank
mad?
Wait. Do we roll in the dice tray since there's a table cam? Does this
Oh
work?
no,
Does
it's just
this
for
work now?
it's just for like table.
It's only
showing
for
off
show
stuff.
ups. All right. Where are my rerolls, everyone? Where are my rerolls?
I don't have one either, and I didn't get one last time, and it hurt me.
Like, fave, and subscribe.
It's also my birthday.
It's always Havana's.
It's
birthday.
always
Share
my birthday.
birthdays.
Welcome to
Ooh.
Dungeons
We
and
don't even
Birthday.
need it.
I don't need it.
All right. All right. I got a 6. Who's at the top of the order here?
I got a dirty 20.
Dang.
Dirty 20. All right, Avril.
I got a 16.
Sounds like Avril's first up in the lineup. What
Yeah.
would you like to do? So you're sort of, arrayed across the stage. Now he is quite a ways away from
Where
you,
the
right?
fuck
He's in-
did I end up? I was still in the balcony?
No,
Did
no,
I
you-
come down? No, I came down.
Yeah, you came down.
Yeah. So you guys are
stage?
you guys are
I think I
all
just
sort
got
of
to the
arrayed
edge.
on the apron of the stage, as so to speak, within the first kind of 15 to 20 feet of the lip of the stage. There is the 10 feet of orchestra pit, and then he's kind of standing in the central aisle. Oof. He's about 80 feet away.
Okay.
Okay, so you want to kill him really bad because
Hold me back.
your dad thing,
Hold me
right?
back. Yeah.
Which is kind of your fault at this point, but but why do you want to kill
Why
him
is it
so
my
bad?
fault?
Because he's mean.
Is he mean? All the stuff that he did to us before was when he was kind of under Golthius's control.
Yeah, but then he poisoned us and forced us to let him go.
Yeah, that seemed more defensive than anything.
Yeah, but he also murdered all those weird goblin things that weren't bad and used their blood to poison us.
Look, if you want to stop us, you can.
No, I'm just thinking about it because I'm not sure that Avril in character would just want to murderate him because I'm not sure she justifies that.
Okay. Never thinking about
But I'm
murdering.
also trying to decide whether I'd stop you or not.
I'm charging up to give him a hug. Just a big old. How's it going?
Sure.
I
buddy?
think I am going to stop you. Just because I think, like, Avril's really, I don't know. She's not down with, like, your emotional dad triggers. So I'm gonna try to.
I'm all juiced up from that blood sword anyway.
I'm gonna
Yeah.
try and stop. Disgusting. I'm gonna try and stop Thon.
Okay.
How are you?
What?
Are you gonna stand in front of me, or like what are you?
Throw an arm out? What is that? Can I do a throw an arm roll? Can I
Yeah,
do a
I mean you can
clothesline roll?
make a grapple attack, something
I just
like
hate
that.
grapples. I hate them so much.
I mean, if you get in my way, I'm not gonna try to go through you.
Oh, I don't know. You have so many
Take
dad
this.
issues.
So you have a couple options. You can either just sort of like physically try and tackle him, which sounds like a grapple attack to me, or you can try and do some sort of intimidation or persuasion check, depending upon what you decide to say to him in the heat of this moment.
Okay, I'll do a persuasion. I'll step in front of him and then do a persuasion. Then.
Okay.
Ooh, girl. What's up? That's a 9.
Well, what do you say? A 9's worth.
Well, would he not roll against me? Or?
Yeah, he would. I just want to hear what a 9's
If you
worth.
stand in front of me and start talking, I'm not gonna roll through you.
Oh, I didn't need to roll for that? Is
I
that what you
wouldn't
mean?
have. I wouldn't
Oh,
have made you roll for it.
All right.
If you stand in front of me, I'm gonna stop.
Okay.
Well, so what do you say? What do you say to him to stop him?
I'm just gonna listen. Can we just like let him talk for a second? I know we just got out of battle and like your blood's all hot and shit, and you've got these weird dad issues with this dude. But the last time we saw him, he just got out of under someone else's control.
Just got out of a really serious marriage.
Pretty much. You know, and a lot of the things experiences we've had with him in the past, we're really at the end of the day not on him. And that poisoning thing he pulled at the end, okay, yeah, that was kind of fucked up, but it's like when you're a rat trapped in a cage for that long, I kind of get pulling strings at the end to make sure you get a clean getaway, all right? So we just need to figure out what's going on before we jump into this. This could be an ally.
An ally.
We don't know.
Him.
Just saying, let's have a conversation.
Start talking.
Okay, so that happens at the top of the round. Does anybody else want to do anything or not? You obviously hear this. He's not going until 6, so unless your initiative is lower than 6.
Mine is also 6.
I mean, I'll let the party go before he goes.
I mean, I don't know who this guy is, so
Yeah.
Ava's just watching these guys.
Yeah. Well, to be fair, you see a very pale, gaunt, possibly elven character. He does have a little bit of a little pot belly, and he is wearing he has a little bowler kind of cocked off to one side, made out of leather, and he is wearing a pair of steampunk goggles, little black goggles, and he has kind of a tight mousy kind of face, and he has long fingers.
Okay.
And he is wearing, at this point, he is wearing a black leather smock.
Okay.
He looks
What?
too handsome in that picture.
He's handsome.
Yeah.
Put it under the table cam. Let everybody enjoy.
I tweeted this out a while ago.
I don't think that. Oh, there we go.
Oh, there we go. Yeah.
Wow, that table cam is huge.
Full screen, baby.
So that's what he looks like to you. Not not to your sensibilities. He certainly is a curious character. He doesn't instill a lot of trust in you, but that doesn't mean I'm not going to dictate what your response is to seeing him.
It really depends upon what they say about him at this point.
All right.
Who goes after her? Is it you? What was your initiative?
Mine is 12.
12.
So I was 16, so I paused.
Mm-hmm.
So
Noted.
It'd be you if you want to do anything.
Grayson,
All right.
what is your response to this turn of events?
Well, Grayson is now a Oath of Redemption paladin, so he's also going to hold it back. I made that choice, I'm sticking with it.
All right, very good. Here at in the Ironkeep, role-playing takes precedence over anything else. All right.
Absolutely.
So, my friends, well, we meet again. What a strange and curious turn of events.
That hand wave was very weird.
Hold me back.
He's like, hold your
I
blade,
thought it was like
Ranger.
a talk to the hand.
I see that you have made a little journey to the Iron Keep. Hmm?
What are you talking about? How do you know about that?
It's called the Ironkeep Chronicles. Of course we went there.
There's a banner above the stage.
Ah, yes. Well, as the recurring
Music
villain
plays
in the
the theme
show,
song.
I guess I would know that, wouldn't I?
You won't recur for much longer.
Shinji was a partner to the Bargath and Hargath. He fought with them.
But wasn't that broken after we freed him?
Yeah.
That connection?
What?
You can't change your past.
Yeah, no, I'm just saying like they fought together
Right.
before they all got turned into vampires.
I just don't know how he would knew that we went to Ironkeep because his connection was broken before he went.
Yeah, but he knows Black Razor.
He doesn't know Black Ray. Does he?
Not like me.
I am very aware of Black Razor, as a matter of fact.
Oh, really? Would you like to see him up close?
Listen.
Is that an offer? Hand him over.
Hold me back, Adam. Hold me back. Hold me back.
What? I'm already standing in front of you.
I know, but it's like, I'm just gesturing.
I assume I'm kind of behind them, but I just want to go, hi, I'm Ava. He said you're friends? You're friends with him?
No, he's mocking us. We're not
I
really
think
friends.
friends is like a really strong word.
And so when you kind of like step out and wave at him, you do see him visibly blanch. Like, this is a very unexpected kind of turn of events. And apparently he had not been paying full attention to what had been going on. Because he's taken aback by your presence. It's very clear that happens.
Okay.
Oh, are you guys friends?
Oh, I've never seen this guy before in my life, but if he's your friends, then I guess we're friends.
But I think he's seen you.
Me? Where? How?
He
Why?
pauses for a moment.
What?
And he puts a finger to his chin. And he says,
She was on Tinder.
Oh my. Swipe
day ago.
right.
oh, yes, of course. You didn't just free Black Razor. You freed Wave as well. Ah.
Oh, Wave! He knows Wave. Wave's cool.
Wave is cool.
Welcome, Avatar of the Sea Goddess. What do you call yourself?
Ava. Wait, how did you know that?
Well, I have a bit of experience with the Ironkeep.
Oh, I don't know what that is.
No, yes, you wouldn't necessarily know that. You might ask Wave what this structure truly is.
Wave! Wave!
Okay.
What
Yes,
is that?
Ava?
Can you not yell at my body?
Well, a wave is on your body.
Okay, but like maybe you could just be like, "Hey, do you mind pulling Wave out?"
Can you pull Wave out?
Yes.
Do you
Hello.
mind
Thank you.
to pull
Yes,
Wave out?
thank you.
Yes.
What is the Ironkeep?
The Ironkeep. It is a great fortress high up in the mountains.
Cool. Okay, so now I know it's a great fortress.
Yes, it is home to the lords of the Ironkeep. Great beings of vast and magical power.
Oh.
Yes. What were all of their names? Sometimes my memory escapes
Bargat
me.
and Bargath
Well,
expanded.
not just them. There were far more. There were 9 lords of the Ironkeep, and they all had different sway over different domains.
Is that our old cards? Is that what those were?
Yeah. Oh, yes. There were cards involved, were there not?
Oh, then the lords would be, well, yeah,
Listen,
Yeah.
listen.
what?
Sphinx,
Nice
dragon.
try.
Drag.
Yes. Where are my these?
It's time for a small history lesson while we
Yeah.
Fine.
Hargat Axbinder. Brunfrida Austenpop. Ah, she was so charming and delightful. Lord Stembian Hote. Wise man. It's sad that he's not here to walk among us. Vitha in shrouds.
This is so.
Black Razor may know more about Vitha than I do. Diwali of Wraith. Ah, the Huntress. Xerix Validium. The Wise Scholar. Erun Mox. First among thieves. Orcris and Balvalor Greywind. The twin brothers. And Aloar Venexis. The Watcher. The Sentinel. The Guardian.
Those people have cool names.
That's true.
Yes, each of them had their own domain within the Ironkeep that they reshaped and reformed according to their own will and inclination.
Like water.
Yes,
Oh, I get that.
like water that you may boil or freeze, that may form sleet and snow, or gentle cleansing mist.
I'll have to talk to Barshala about this. Sounds like something she would know.
Indeed. Yes, the Ironkeep, a long forgotten ancient stronghold of power, which unfortunately has fallen into obscurity, abandonment, and ruin.
What are you doing here?
I'm trying to make a living. What are you doing here besides making a mockery of the local legal system and dabbling in amateur theatrics?
I think we did a great job at our audition.
We
Thank
did.
you very much.
You should have seen it.
Well, it turns out
Sounds like he did.
there was a play not but a few nights ago where one of the actors was poisoned.
You don't say.
You didn't know anything about that.
And then
Trade.
we investigated this, which led us down a very
the
interesting road. And we talked to one of the leaders of the Thieves Guild, and he mentioned that there was a new player in town who was spreading cheap poisons and flooding the market.
How did we not fucking God damn it? God damn it!
You also, I don't know, Genji, would you? You don't. You do. He does. He does poisons too. Would you know who this person is that Maybe
Oh yeah, he does have
That
poison.
seems like a complete mystery to me. I'm trying to think. Would I sell my poison cheaply? If only under the most dire circumstances. Would I flood the market and thus lower and destroy an entire economy? Well, to what end would that serve? What purpose, indeed? No, I don't know who you're talking
All
about.
right, I'm gonna say that's a bit too detailed.
I'm sorry?
Why'd I turn into a police officer?
I'm just trying to say maybe that was a bit too thorough. You know, when you lie, you're supposed to keep it simple so that people, don't become.
I apologize, Avril. I am nothing if not a man of my word, and therefore I'm not as skilled in the arts of deception as perhaps you are. I like the fact you took that as a compliment.
It's my thing.
It's my thing. Very good. Yes, well, we find ourselves at a bit of a crossroads here, don't we? You have somehow managed to intervene in my affairs, and I inadvertently find myself intervening in yours.
does your affairs involve raising an avatar of Asmodeus?
Those are not my affairs, honestly.
I should hope so.
What are your affairs?
I am attempting to raise money. I have a few projects which have been unfortunately shelved for the past couple of 100 years, and I find myself in need of capital in order to fund my various endeavors. And therefore, as you have so cleverly deduced, I find myself here in Waterdeep, a man of business, a man taking advantage of certain market forces, as it were.
Well, as I can respect anybody for their skill set, you must realize the damage you are causing by doing your little fundraiser, your little bake sale.
I am not here to pass judgment on what my products are used for. I'm merely a supplier, and if you would like to see some good come out of all of this, well, you're certainly welcome to hire me. What are you in the market for, Avril?
Hire you? We're not going to hire you.
We just want to know your end game. What are you just building, saving a bunch of money so you can spend all day building ships and bottles for the rest of your old ass days?
I would love to retire. I have been overemployed for the past couple of 100 years at very, very poor compensation, a real pittance of my normal rates. And so, yes, it would be my finest delight to be able to take a few 100 years off to craft some wonderful little experiments in a bottle. It is what I do.
Is that why you're here in this theater currently?
No. Yes. Well, I
just love
tracked
the
down some rather disturbing news. I don't know if you're familiar with a business associate of mine, a fellow named Xanathar.
We've heard the name, but don't know him.
Yes. Fellow is a bit of a misnomer. Beast is more like it, although that connotes a certain low intelligence, which, of course, no major crime lord in a city as sophisticated and urban as Waterdeep would possess. Now, he is an ancient beholder.
What?
Yes.
The crime lord of Waterdeep is a beholder?
It's a city of many unusual aspects, and this may be the least surprising among them. But yes, Xanathar is a magical eye beast who floats above the ground with no apparent other source of propulsion or support other than his own inherent levitation.
I mean,
That sounds cool.
this is a city where they bury their dead in pocket dimensions. So
Well, I suppose that's, yeah.
Yes, well, it came to my attention that you had crossed him, and well, I thought perhaps I would do you the favor of warning you about crossing Xanathar.
Crossed him? How the hell did we cross him?
My understanding
No,
is...
we've talked about this. Legitimate.
What?
What? What were you about to whisper to me? We did. Yes, we did. Yes, we
You
did.
think a
Did what?
beholder can't see through that?
What?
Did what?
It doesn't matter because we did.
Well, what you did?
That is not a sentence. Thanks.
And what do we owe for this favor of yours of a simple word warning?
What? Why would you set him up for us to owe him something? What the hell is wrong with you?
Oh, I'm not going to give him anything. I just assume that he is.
Why would you put us in a position where now he's got a great idea, but like, oh yeah, I did do you a favor. Oh yeah, you do owe me
You think
something.
he came in here to tell us a word of warning for nothing?
He can
I
hear
think
you.
it came about organically, but from now on, let me do the negotiating. You're shit at it.
Be quieter.
No,
But he can hear you.
I don't care.
I don't
It's
care
too
either.
late now.
Oh.
The jig is up.
Well, if you were trying to lie to him, it doesn't work if you say it to him.
No, you're right. I'm sure he doesn't have anything he wants from us. I'm sure he's here just to warn us, and now he's going to leave. Goodbye.
Yes, well, I don't have a personal stake in the outcome of the aims of the current endeavor which you are investigating. However, it would put rather a crimp in my business were the local authorities to find out just exactly who supplied this rare poison, which, as we all know, is quite the mystery. Where did it come from? Therefore, however this task which you've been assigned gets to be resolved, I would very much appreciate it if the identity of the origin of that poison were to remain somehow...
Your client.
I'm sorry?
Tell us your client. Then we'll convey that knowledge, and then you are left out of the thing.
Yes, well, the difficult part of that is
None of you are allowed to
if I
talk
tell you, if I
anymore.
turn over my client to you, then my client has no reason not to turn me over as well.
Unless we kill them.
What the fuck?
What?
What? No.
We're about problem solving, aren't we?
It's true,
Unless-
Avril. You've struck upon something.
Up! Get out of here! No! Oh my god, what is it?
It's still right there.
Is it still there?
You
Ew.
got it. There you go.
Okay.
Was it a spider?
No,
No, I
just
thought
a
it
little
was.
gnat or something.
It was a berg. A little buggy.
Bird bud.
Came right for my titty.
Oh, titty.
I am.
That'll happen
I'm
in game.
delighted by the idea
Character.
that you may wish to extinguish someone who could incriminate me. That is a very
not gonna kill
tantalizing prospect.
Listen,
Just
tell
we're
someone
not
the reason.
we're not doing it to get you out of incrimination, all right?
We're
as
not
far
doing it.
as this,
Period.
are you
End
interrupting
of
me?
sentence. Yes.
Are you?
Yes.
Are really?
Yes.
You're interrupting
You're
the
discussing
negotiator.
you're discussing murder.
Of
Okay,
someone
you can
who's
make your
evil,
point
Grayson.
after I make my point.
No one's
Really
without
evil?
redemption.
Someone who's in league with Asmodeus, who wishes to have devil worship take root in Waterdeep.
Everyone
Is that
deserves-
something?
The chance for redemption.
Yes, that is your soft
Are
spot,
you
isn't
hitting
it?
on him? Stop. You're embarrassing yourself.
Well, if you are hitting
Hey,
on him, please
it's
stop.
well established every NPC has a crush on Grayson.
That's true.
That's why I'm mad. Why isn't it me?
You're not an NPC.
No, I meant why isn't it my crush on me? There's a lot of reasons. This is, yeah. But no, for the record, we're not doing anything to help you because as far as my records show, we don't know you shit.
Fair enough. It is, as I said, an intriguing offer. However, given the parade of carnage which followed you through the streets of Waterdeep, I don't really trust you to execute an assassination of this delicate nature without further incriminating yourselves and or me as well.
Excuse you.
What if you gave us the just enough for us to put the pieces together to find your client on our own, so that it doesn't come back to you?
I mean, it's not even without you. Like, we've already been commissioned to do this. You're just a roadblock. It's not going to come back to you because it didn't even start there in the first place.
This is all very entrancing prospect. All right, Grayson, what if I give you enough information that could lead you plausibly to a suspect? Would my affairs still be safe?
I mean, you should probably stop selling so much poison. It's like a lot.
Oh, let's be honest, this particular brew was entirely harmless. I could have easily killed that man if I had so chosen to do
That's
so.
the only potion you're selling around town, is that one?
Yes.
You're lying. You're so bad at lying.
I should practice
You
that
smiled.
more.
You raised your eyebrow. You looked away. You looked up to the right.
I'm sorry. Yes.
Oh, it's too late. Don't you keep trying. Genji?
Yes.
Genji? You're not even looking at me, dude.
Genji, you've
I'm
Worse.
playing to the camera, I'm sorry.
Camera?
you are
What is this camera?
It's a theater.
you've entered into a system that is far too big for me to ever affect change in. I can't stop you from doing what you're doing.
What? You
Because
could kill him.
someone else will do
I
it.
like that. Let's do that.
And
No one's as good as Genji, though. Let's be real.
doesn't matter. Quality doesn't matter. People will find ways to kill people. If it's not you, it'll be someone else.
Grayson,
That's
I'm
true.
surprised by you.
What do you want me to do? You want me to stop all crime in Waterdeep?
That's what the old Grayson would want.
Grayson 2.0, nice.
Although we
You're
may
both
find
fucked.
ourselves on different sides of the coin, we are bound of the same metal, are we not? We are both men of our word, and that is the one thing we both have in common, although we appear to have distinct and differing ends. I certainly respect you for your word, Grayson, of anyone gathered here.
Well, funny you should mention that whole man of your word thing. You owe us a favor.
I
You
did
said-
agree to kill anyone you named at the next full moon, which I believe has come and gone. So if there's someone at this point you would wish to have extinguished,
How would you go about killing them?
oh, my methods. my
Poison. I'm
methods-
guessing poison.
Is it You're so predictable.
So you wouldn't even look them in the face before you kill them.
It depends upon who the target is. I would have to spend some time studying them and come up with an appropriate antidote to their existence.
Okay. I have a name if nobody else does.
Well,
Please-
let's discuss.
No,
We should do a vote.
no, we should.
What's
Who do
your?
you need to kill?
Great question.
Yes, Thorn. Who
We'd
do
all
you
like to
need
know.
to
We'd
kill?
all like to know.
I attempt to kill. We don't know if he can actually do it.
That's
Just
still,
say it. What
that-
the fuck?
Gingy, I would like you to attempt to kill Thorn of the Wood.
What?
Right here and now.
No, this is
I
really
start walking
stupid.
past you.
What?
We're trying to.
What a part
do you-
of this conversation has now instigated you in a way that you weren't combative before and now you are?
He's still up to his old tricks. He's just trying to murder people for his own benefit.
I'm gonna jump in front of you and go, no! You should want to live! Don't kill yourself!
You're chaotic neutral.
I'm not going to.
You're chaotic neutral. This doesn't make
I don't
sense.
know what that means. Stop yelling at me. He's not going to kill. He's not going to get the best of me.
Well, then why did you ask him to kill you?
The name has been spoken. The name has been
What?
invoked.
What? No, I said out loud, I said, we need to do a vote. You're being really selfish right now. We could
Selfish?
save this for something really good, and you're like, kill me. Why is it always about you? Kill me. Thorn of the Wood, kill me.
Do you want to die too? When
No.
did anyone become suicidal?
I don't want to die. I just want to make sure if we've got one big old murder in our pocket that we use it wisely.
Gingy, if you're going to stand here and fight me like a man, that's the name I choose.
All right. And
No, it's a group vote. It's our kill. You don't
he
get
reaches
to just
up and
choose.
2 fingers go to the top of his head, right? Where like his little, you can tell there's a little line of like, he has a strap that keeps his hat on,
Okay.
right? And so you see the line of that, and he pushes back his hat just slightly, and he kind of digs 2 claws into his forehead, and then he peels down his face, and you just see there's an entire maw there with an eyeball in the middle of it, and you hear this kind of like, "Whoa," and the whole world begins to kind of shift and distort around you. So everybody give me a wisdom saving throw, please. It's DC 16.
I
Here's
fucking am
advantage.
so mad at you. I'm so mad at you.
Also use advantage.
Oh my god.
Yeah, wow, all right.
I'm
Everybody wants to
so
go
mad
first.
at you.
No.
Wait, this is a wisdom or initiative?
Wisdom.
Okay.
Wisdom save first, please.
10,
Why'd I roll a d6? I don't know.
12,
Oh, I'm so mad at you.
18, 18, yes.
16.
13.
All right, so
16.
if you did not get a 16,
Holy shit.
I said it was a DC 16.
Shit, I
Uh,
missed it.
you see the world begins to like twist and bend at like kind of like a weird.
Wait, but I'm
and
fine?
If you get a 16, you're
Yeah.
fine. Yeah,
Yeah.
You resist this effect.
So you
right?
guys were all like, "Ah," and I'm just
So,
like,
yeah.
Just you, I think, right?
Oh, did you guys make it too?
I made it.
I got 16.
Yeah. So
I'm
the
the
rest,
only
of,
one, yeah.
the
Fuck,
rest of you,
yeah,
the rest of
justice.
you, like see
Red zone
the
justice.
theater spread out before you just fine. And as you know, he pulls this thing down and you look into the like the weird mouth eye thing that is his face now, and the whole world around him just like a weird camera angle distortion thing. Like, you are disoriented. You fall prone each time you each time you attempt to move or take the dash or disengage action.
You're
so you
super
step forward
drunk.
toward him and you fall down.
Okay. All right.
That's what's going on right now. So let's roll for initiative at this point.
I'm so mad at you.
Are you okay?
I'm so mad at you.
Are you okay?
No. We didn't even get like who he's working. Oh, I'm so fucking mad at you.
All right, so 20 and above. Anyone?
21.
Avril.
I got a 14. Anybody else got higher than a
Okay,
14?
so 21, 20, 19, 18. He's
That's
on 18.
Cool. Oh, hi.
17, 16, 15, 14.
14.
All right. 13,
13.
Jesus.
12. What are you on?
10.
10. All right. Very interesting. Avril, you're leading things off. What would you like to do?
I mean, is this something I can use like a persuasion check on, or is it like too late and this shit is fucking initiated?
I will argue that you could attempt to persuade him since you were part of the. So it's gonna be difficult for Ava to try and persuade him that this is not the course of action you want to pursue because she was not part of the original pact.
Sure,
right?
yeah.
But since the three of you were part of the original pact, I would say at the beginning, right now, there's still a chance, but it's gonna be difficult.
Okay, I'm gonna try.
All right.
This is so unnecessary.
Yeah. So it's a DC 20.
Holy shit. Oh, wait. You're awesome. Oh.
Okay, so that's a 16, 17, 18, plus 7, so 25.
25. So what do you say to Gingy?
Okay, listen. We both know when it comes to you in particular, Thong gets a little hot-headed, okay, because the whole dad thing. I mean, you definitely have daddy issues just by looking at you, I can tell. So I think maybe you should understand. See, that's what I'm talking about. That's exactly what I'm talking about. You just, I don't mind if your mouth's open, but if you could not make mouth noises, that'd be great. Just like take it down like a couple notches. Thank you. Okay. And that was something you gifted to our entire group, and that obviously did not go up for a vote. So you being a man of your word and you understanding terms of an agreement, we didn't all settle on something, it should not count. We all have to agree on a mark.
I am a man of my word. Yes, it's true. You make an unfortunate but excellent point, and therefore the next time this promise is invoked, it must be unanimous what the name is.
Is he's still drunk, right?
Well, he kind of like pushes like his face back into place, and the world kind of steadies
But
itself.
he's like on the ground.
Yeah, but you fell down onto the ground. Like you
I'm just
tried
gonna-
to take a step forward, and you literally like fell. Like,
I'm just
whack.
gonna if he's on his belly, I'm gonna put a foot on his back, so he can't get up. I'm just keep him down
What are
there.
you doing?
Chill the fuck out, dude.
I'm chill. I'm totally
No,
chill.
you're the least chill.
I'm chill.
You're the least chill.
You weren't very chill.
Stay down there.
That's right. You did try to just commit suicide.
I could take him.
Listen, put on your big boy pants and stop being a little baby, okay? We're gonna get through this, but you're gonna keep your mouth shut the rest of the conversation, okay? Okay? I push harder with my foot.
Okay, well, you're not that heavy. It's not that much. Okay, fine.
What? But I'm strong.
Well, ow! Stop.
I could get my daggers out if
No,
you don't
no,
think it
it's
hurts enough.
fine. It's
Listen, Gingy, we need a name. All right? We've got our job, okay? And if you don't want us to interrupt your weird little sad business, then you need us to give the information we need to move past that.
The best I can tell you is that, given who the unfortunate man was who instigated all of this, I can assure you he was but an unwitting pawn. The key to this bizarre turn of events will be found if you return and speak with Phyrus Wintersteel.
What do you mean he'll be found?
You realize I can't directly finger who might be involved in the entire plot because they know the extent of the entire plot and I find myself entangled within it. So in order to protect my identity, there needs to be some plausible deniability.
But there's no other clues you can give us?
Well, you certainly have a name. The remains of this unfortunate man I don't think are going to do you much good.
Unless I turn him into a skeleton. Then I'll be my best friend.
There's no skeleton there. There's literally like a little mound of kind of like ripped flesh where the thing, the guy burst, all these flies burst out of him, right?
So gross.
Yeah. It was
Is that gross
disgusting.
to you, or do you like get off on shit like that?
this is for Tom.
Well, he wrote it. He gets off on it.
Oh, I find nature in all of its various incarnations to be endlessly fascinating. The cycle of life as it intersects with magic, the unknown. Yes.
I regret asking.
I'm a student of science. I'm not here to judge aesthetics.
What are you?
Also a great question. Yeah, wait, what about that whole face thing?
Yeah, what the fuck?
I've never known anyone to do that. That doesn't seem common.
You know what? At the time it seemed normal, but looking back, no, I don't think I've ever experienced that before. Maybe
You,
I'm
of
a
course, are not necessarily well versed, but there is a realm of the fairies called the Shadowfell. I have been exiled from that realm, found myself imprisoned, as it were, here upon this plane.
So
It's
you-
proven to be entertaining, but it is not my home.
So you were a fairy.
I am still a fey creature, yes.
Ooh.
Okay, so you can't tell us any more about this whole thing. I get that. But what's your end game? I still don't understand. Spread cheap poison around the city so you can raise money.
Yes. Well,
What
I
are the projects you're working
need to
on?
procure some equipment. I need to hire some staff, or at least some strong backs and weak minds. Oh, I have.
Listen,
No,
Don't.
you're right. I shan't. Too much has been tested this night, has it? Oh. Sounds like there's a bit of a disturbance out on the street. Well,
I think the authorities were supposed to come.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
That's probably what it is.
So as he does that, which is kind of a little bit of an odd moment, that you do finally kind of like, and you hear sort of like this kind of boom, boom kind of noise, which you're probably not 100% familiar with, but you're guessing is some sort of important evocation magic that's going off outside the theater, right? And you hear some like cracking of glass coming from the front lobby area.
Well, until we meet again.
He's
Yes.
saved from the floor.
Wow.
You're like, well, until
I said no talking. No, that's me shoving
Yeah.
your face in the.
Yes, well, when you need my services, you know to call upon me. Our agreement is still in place, as you have so diligently put out.
what happened to
pointed out.
you and the others? I don't need the answers now, but at
The
one time you
others.
did good with Hargat and Bargoth. One time you were.
Grayson, you know the answer to that. You know who corrupted the Ironkeep, who turned Hargat's husband into the feral, pale monster who was entombed therein.
A man of your intelligence is smart enough to fight for who he was.
Perhaps we shall revisit that topic on a different day, Mr. Hale.
We should probably get out of here.
Probably.
Very good. All right. So everybody give me a perception check. Kind of get the lay of the land of what's going on in the vicinity around you.
Oh, thanks.
17.
Oh, that's a cock die.
17.
There
Winchester.
we go. 14.
Whoopsie.
8.
17.
I can't see much from the floor.
I got 6. I'm looking at you.
Guys, I'm trying to redeem Genji, because that's what I do now.
You're
what I'm
doing a
hearing.
great job role playing your character, Eric.
Just learned some sentences.
Very good. So, so you do hear the sound of like it sounds like somebody's ringing sort of the city bell, and and you hear screams coming from out front. I don't know what your plan is. You're currently kind of standing in the theater, and Jinji sort of like looks over his shoulder and begins like wandering over towards one of the exits on the side. But yeah, out front you can hear glass breaking, people screaming. It sounds like something roughly wagon size has been thrown across the street. There's a couple of explosions.
Oh, it's that cockroach monster.
Got out!
So that's what
They're
you hear
not
coming
coming
from
for
up
us.
front.
The cockroach monster's coming for everyone else.
Sounds like they're playing our tune, fellas. Let's go.
All right. So do you want to go up front and deal with this thing, or do you want to slip out the back
kidding.
unnoticed? You know, basically, kind of the theater is still filled with patrons. No, it's filled with the audience members, right? But they
What?
are.
Oh.
People watching the show. This whole other day happened for
But
They start applauding. They're like, "This is the best show I've ever seen."
they are still like whatever the throes of this ritual were that had them mesmerized. They're still out of it. They're
Wow.
still. You know,
Do you think we can wake them up? Is Genji still there?
He's leaving.
he's on his way out. He pays them. No, never mind.
Do you know how to wake them up? Do you know how to? They're still.
I would suggest you have rather potent dispel magic or remove curse cast upon each and every one of these people, but
We ain't got time for that. You can't
Also-
just snap your weird fingers or something.
Bug monster.
Oh, so.
So the choice is up to you. You can either very easily slip out the back, and you've essentially massacred anyone who fought you.
I mean,
or most people who fought you. The
You're
audience
right.
members.
justifiably
Yeah.
annihilated.
Yeah.
Oh yes, you did a fantastic job
Overkill.
of absolutely destroying everyone. Or and you don't think the audience members probably are paying attention to what's going on.
I'm just kind of worried if the bug monster comes back, the obvious monster.
Or you can go
Yeah.
out front and see what's going on with the havoc that's taking place out on the street.
If
Well-
that creature went outside, we should help.
Yeah,
Yes.
I don't think anyone will notice us coming out the front if that thing's running amok out there.
Are you all in good shape to help?
I'm fine.
I mean,
Grayson?
halfway-ish.
I'm going out there to stop that thing.
All right.
Where did I? Oh, wait, shit. No, I'm not that great. I'm okay.
Everybody give me an intelligence check, please.
My worst stat.
4.
9.
9.
Did I get the highest score?
All right.
Probably.
11!
Yeah, well, being the thief in the party, you realize you could theoretically go out one of the side doors or stage doors and come up onto the street because whatever's happening, you know that there's an alleyway next to the theater,
Sure.
right? You walked past it.
Yeah.
So if you wanted to approach from a different angle, or you can just go take the direct route and go straight out the front through the lobby.
I think side door is probably good. Just to be a little inconspicuous.
Sounds
Make
good.
a minor attempt.
All right.
Flank it.
Flank it, baby.
Very good. So let me draw this, shall we?
Shall we?
Shall we draw this? I believe we shall.
What was up with Virus before? What was
He
his
was the
deal?
main.
Who?
He played
He's
the
that
paladin.
Virus
Winter.
Winter.
Yeah, he was the paladin father who didn't like the
Oh, the snooty dude we talked to?
Yeah, he was the one that wasn't poisoned.
Oh, wait. Oh, yeah. Okay. He was kind of.
He was supposed to have a duel with the guy who was poisoned.
Gotcha.
And Gingy was implying that he actually did hire someone to poison his rival, but he was probably a pawn in a greater thing.
Oh.
Huh?
Yeah, I don't have my, unfortunately, I don't have my tactiles
Ah.
here. Otherwise, 10, 20, 30. If I'd drawn that, it would be a little more. It would be a little easier to see
We'll make
what
do.
was going on.
We'll use our imagination.
Imagination.
Really that long ago?
All right, that's the rough lay of the street. It's not too complicated.
Wait.
Dom, I need some miniatures. Just like townsfolk. For the most part. Actually, you know what? I think I have some. Let me check. I do! Alright. So, we'll do this the easy way. We'll call these goblins townsfolk. Goblins and zombies are townsfolk.
Oh, this is the
Yay.
Goblin Ward.
Zombies as pets.
So, we're going to put them around. Everybody's a little clustered up.
No, Virus Winter Snow was the one who got poisoned.
He's in the play.
Oh, was it?
Yeah, that's what I thought. He was the paladin.
Yeah.
Or
Or the dad.
Yeah, I guess.
Okay, so he got poisoned. Tobias Smart was the guy he was going to do a... It was his plan all along.
yeah, Virus plays the paladin of Torn.
Yeah.
And you got. I don't know if we haven't questioned about the fake poisoning yet.
Yeah. Yeah, you guys tried talking to him. Ava and
Yeah.
Oh,
April.
yeah.
He didn't want to talk to the reporter. I don't think I wrote down any other notes.
So you guys appear over here if you want to put your miniatures over there.
Oh my god.
Drunk.
Still drunk.
These red figures look like members of the City Watch. You certainly recognize them.
Whoa.
Oh, David.
Grayson.
We still on for softball?
Aw. That'd be cute. That'd be cute.
And it looks like facing down. This wizard is facing down.
Oh, right.
Yes.
Mr. Roaches.
The
Mr.
giant
Roaches.
roach creature.
My English teacher, Mr. Roaches.
Is that from something?
There's something else.
Yeah.
Really?
That's what we call him.
Really?
That's
It wasn't his
only.
real name, but, yeah,
It was only because he was made of sentient
So,
roaches.
Oh my god. But he really
Vanna,
loved
can you give me
Shakespeare.
those little candles behind you?
Your.
The
You
very
need all of
small-
them?
How many are there?
There's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
No, I just need the small ones and give me
Yours
five
are
of,
right there, too.
five of those, please. I've got 3 here, so you know what? Just give me 2 of them. That's fine.
Well, I feel duped. There's like a lot going on here.
Yeah, there is.
I didn't know we were going to play Warhammer tonight.
There you go.
I didn't bring my ruler.
I didn't bring my interest.
I didn't bring my attention span. Oh, that's nice. Interest.
All right.
Yeah, what? God damn it.
So,
Do whatever she says.
Yeah.
No, but if this was Warhammer, we would have spent $700.
how does
just
that
on
look now?
Yeah,
Does that look,
That's true.
Gotta paint him
is
first
that
for
in
one
a table
session.
cam? Does that work?
Both the overhead and the...
Oh my goodness.
What about my close-up cam?
If you want, you can just like crop
Yeah,
the
if you
2
could just
into
zoom
just
in.
one. If you want, it's fine. No one's like, let me see that Eric and Havana cam.
Right.
I'm like Garab for some reason. Get out of
Yeah.
our cam. You're in our cam.
Yeah, it happens.
Just leaning over to see this cool map.
I want to be cool too, you guys. All right. So in the middle of the street, there's this huge chaotic frenzy going on up in the front of the street. It is the 12-foot tall, weird swarm cockroach creature thing, right? So that thing is picking people up and devouring them and whatnot. You're not sure how this is working, but somehow it's spawning these other little swarms of kind of weird dragonfly locust things that are flying around. Everybody give me a perception check on that, because you can really only see one of them.
I only got a 12.
Me too.
8.
Okay.
5.
Wow.
Yeah. I mean, you guys are rushing on the scene. It's very chaotic. There's certainly bodies laying around of people in distress or otherwise possibly slain. All you can tell is that they look like almost like a cross between a dragonfly and a wasp, right? So they have the wings of a dragonfly. They have the elongated body, but they have like almost a little scorpion kind of like tail kind of thing, right? And there's swarms of them that are attacking people.
Thank you.
Thank you for the 1,000
Grady.
bits. Wowie.
1K bits.
So there's swarms of them that are descending upon various citizens as they begin kind of trying to scurry away from the scene. There's certainly people who are like gawking and onlookers, but then they quickly realize this is a bad idea as these swarms of insects burst up and begin attacking them. And you can see them like clawing at their face.
How
and things
big are
like
they?
that. Well, the bugs themselves are only maybe like yay long. Like
What
it's
is that,
about
a
the
foot?
size of a dragonfly. That's about 6 inches, I would say.
But there's a bunch of them.
But there's a whole swarm
Out
of
of
them.
context,
Right?
anybody?
There's a whole swarm of them, right? So they fill a 10-foot square. So it's like a swirling tornado of
Sorry. I'm sorry. That was just, I just made it clippable and I just need to revel in what a genius I am.
I just made
Just
it.
someone needs to clip that and cut it down to just that. Where you go, no, it's about 6 inches. Listen.
Last time on Ironkeep Chronicles. No, it's about 6 inches. And now, Ironkeep Chronicles.
Check out our cool
Confident.
D&D show.
Confidently.
That it definitely doesn't have any double entendres involved.
Oh my gosh, 6 inches.
Because we're the only stream that has ever had.
Right, yeah.
Hey, grading gives the table a bump.
Yay!
All right, one,
Oh, Mars.
one for me, which I will be glad to use against you.
And
All right.
sorry, one more question.
Yes.
It's not a trick. Or is it? Are there look like dragonflies and what other critter?
Wasp.
Like a wasp, a cross
Wasps.
between a dragonfly and a wasp. Where's
So is this?
I'm trying to
So
picture
these are
this.
like bee drills.
Beedrill!
Let me.
That's it.
I've got bad
That's
news for you.
it.
I
Although
have an
beetles
actual
are
description of
gigantic.
this thing.
Yeah, well,
They're
tiny
human
Beedrill.
size.
They're huge. They're child size.
Yeah, but these are this.
Children aren't big.
These darting creatures resemble dragonflies, but with 3 pairs of gossamer wings and a body made from splintered wood. Flashes of
think
bright
that's
colors
pretty important.
run
Burn
along
them.
their bodies.
Their bodies are literally made of wood.
It seems like they're made out of wood.
6
it
inches of
has
wood.
that kind of.
Dang it!
Aw.
Oh God! I should have said that.
So that's
Good
that's
one.
the deal.
Good one, Eric.
I have my moments.
That's what's going on. They're making.
Show us a picture.
horrid
Show us
buzzing.
the page in the monster manual.
It's not.
What's their
it's not
HP?
in the monster manual. I will tell you that.
Did you make it up?
Right now, I
Did
did
you paste
not.
it on Beedrill?
I did not. No. So, that's what's going on.
This is from the new book you got, isn't it?
This is from the Tome of Beasts, which is not a new book that I've got,
over
but
there?
I highly recommend.
Oh, wait, no, it's not. I know what you're talking about.
Wait, I also just saw you said what's over there, and it was a distraction, and I still looked. But as I was doing it, I was like, "This is gonna trick me somehow."
Just punch you in the face.
Gotcha. So,
Such a good trick.
let's roll for initiative, everybody.
I don't want
For the
to.
third time
Can I
today.
persuade my
Oh,
way out of
goddamn.
this? Can I roll persuasion?
Yeah, you can. Persuade the rest of the party to do GTFO, because this looks like a mess.
God, initiative. The one time I need to roll good is
Avril
by
Bird
it.
song Bomb Defusal Squad
Oh
today.
boy.
Oh my God! Let's fumigate them. That'd be fun.
All right.
I actually have a roach problem, so this is too real for me.
All right.
I just love them too much.
Yeah.
It's addicted to roach.
So 20 and above. Anyone?
No.
20 above.
I got an 8.
I got a 21.
Me too.
Okay.
Also got an 8. What?
Can we triple high five? Is that a
Let's
thing?
do it.
Ow! What you guys
Smash
just
Savannah's hand.
Kill him.
Oh.
How
That
you
was
know it's
really-
a table full of nerds?
Are all of
They
us sober? This is ridiculous.
failed
We're
a
high
high
on
five.
chocolate.
We are high on
Fudge.
fudge.
So
And
you're on 19. Who's the next
Cure.
I got a
highest?
21.
You got a 21. Who's the next highest?
We're all 8.
They're all 8s.
You're
That's
all
why we
8?
triple high five. Tom, where
Drama?
were you during the crowning moment of our lives where we
Crowning
triple
moment.
high five?
I was writing down the word thon. So
Ruined it.
sorry.
Should have been writing down 6 inches of splintered wood, baby.
Enter, that's
Listen, it's
Just adding
fine.
stuff to
It's
it.
fine. I've got a cream.
Oh.
Ooh, it's not a lubricant.
All
It's
right.
medical.
So I'm sure Avril has the highest dex, so we'll put her first, and then
Thank you.
I don't know. My modifier's -1.
Ava, and we'll put
no.
Grayson last. Yes. Okay.
Mine's a +5.
All right. So Thon, what would you like to do? This is where you are. This is what you
Yes.
see. That's what's happening.
Do you have a fumigation spell?
No. I have,
You
Oh, I
don't?
do. Yeah, fog cloud.
And so you can see that not only are there these swarms of these
Juice it
weird
up.
these dragonfly creatures all
Yeah,
over
make
the
it so they
street,
can't see the things
like
killing them.
attacking citizens on the street. But you can see that the big cockroach creature is surrounded by kind of this swirling swarm. Out to about 5 feet around it. It's surrounded by a swirling swarm of buzzing
Their
insects.
HP has to be so low.
Shit. Okay.
Yeah. Shit.
I mean, they're copying.
Oh, I can take 2 attacks, though, if I don't move.
I'm gonna move to here, and so these are attacking people also.
Yes.
Okay. Let's attack the nearest one of those then.
Wait, what is
Okay.
That's the swarm of dicks. Take it.
Whoa, whoa, what? Where did that come from? Get your mind out of the gutter.
Get your mind out of the
Dick swarm.
gutter.
We were talking
My
about
dick swarm.
That's. I guess I get advantage on this. That is a
roll that from?
24.
No,
24.
No?
You definitely hit.
I don't ever have a swarm of dick.
No, it's your dick swarm. Is your dick ever swarm?
What's happening?
Y'all know what I'm asking.
8 piercing.
8 piercing. All right. Well, that does not that does not dispatch it, but you do like pin a big portion of the swarm. Mow it down?
How many people does it kill?
On purpose. Second attack.
You do hear like from your back like, "Hey, buddy,
God damn it.
I know you're feeling real good right now. I don't know why you're wasting your time with those ranged attacks. They don't give you any hit points back, do they?
Well, I couldn't get close enough, all right? Unless you're giving me some super jump, I'm not doing it.
Hey, if you're not going to use me, I know somebody who might.
I don't know anymore. He's a changed man.
I'll change him just like I changed you.
Hey, you can't,
I mean, he's got a point.
you can't neg me
He's
and
got a
then
point.
also hit on me. That's not fair.
That's what negging is.
That is exactly what it
What
is.
negging
Well,
is.
don't do any of that. I'm not into that. It's another 24.
Oh my God,
Okay.
your hair looks so messy. Want to go get a drink?
It's another 8.
You're like so much prettier when you're not talking.
How much more?
Another 8.
That's how bad
Another
I am at
okay,
it,
so
that I
with-
couldn't come up
with
with
the
a
full
convincing one.
16 points
I've
of
got all
damage.
from
You
personal
do
experience.
manage to like disperse this swarm. It dissolves. You can
I like
give
that
me
you don't even try.
another perception check.
Okay.
It's so cool that you just like don't care about what you make up.
That
like,
is
looking
a... Oh,
like
I get
that.
advantage on this.
I love your confidence.
Nope, it's 12.
Please take
12.
me.
Oh God, love
All right. All you see is that there was clearly somebody. Let's just pick somebody random here, right? Yeah, why not? There was clearly a citizen who was being attacked by this swarm,
okay.
and that person is laying on the ground, but they're kind of facing away from you, and they're like pulling at their face, right? They're like,
my God, it laid eggs in
like
their
grabbing
face. I
at
just
something
know.
you don't know what.
Okay.
It's hard for you to tell because they have their back toward you.
Okay, that's my
So,
turn.
that's that. So the guards go next, and the guards are, obviously there's, they're yelling, "Clear the street," whatnot, da 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 da. They're going to. Ooh, this guy steps up. These guys.
He's
are
a
gonna-
brave one.
Yeah.
Oh, they're all brave.
He's not
okay, cool.
facing him. I don't think that's very brave.
Yeah, actually, actually, given the fact that
today? What's
this building?
some explosions have happened, they're not going to close.
Never come to the C ward.
They're not going to close. They're going to close with these swarm things, right? So they're going to try and fight these swarm things. And kind of
The mage is a good guy.
Yeah.
He's a skeleton, though.
He's part of the.
I know. I'm scared of him.
I don't have a
honestly.
magic
Mr.
user
Bones.
guy in my.
Mr. Bones' Wild Ride.
Here, tell you what. All right.
Ronald.
I'll just.
I see the picture.
It's Ronald.
Ronald's a wizard now.
Yeah.
They look just like mayflies.
Cool.
What-
He's not a wizard.
We left Ronald
They do look a
behind,
lot
and
like
now he's a
mayflies.
wizard.
What'd you say?
Ronald.
He's back as a
Pee-pee?
wizard.
Pee-pee? Is that you? Where'd he go? Bring him back.
He gone. He gone.
Give me that. Give me that.
Now he's a short, fat man.
I could bring somebody back. No one's died. Well, I guess I could have done it in there.
There we go. All right.
Oh, he's got a cute skirt
So
on.
they're going to attack.
the Lastros, the Scorcher?
Let's roll some shisa. Let's roll
That's
some
is that
shisa.
from Guess Who?
That's what I'm really good at.
D&D version of Guess Who, yeah.
Does he
would
look
play
like
that.
a wizard?
Is it a wizard? Yeah. Oh, that's that guy. Got him.
They're all wizards.
Does he have a beard and also is a
What the
wizard?
fuck?
3.
Oh, right.
What? Which wizard? Wizard. That's what the game's
Who's that wizard?
We're gonna go.
I would play that game. I'd go on that game show.
Where is it? Where is it?
Bum, bum, ba-dum.
I did something stupid where I took a bunch of my D8s out of here, didn't
Listen, could you? You're just rolling so much.
He's not,
Okay.
He's not rolling against
So,
us.
Okay. It's
so,
scary
so
when he
these
does
these guys triple team this swarm and they managed to dispel it, right?
Hot.
So, but that everything else is sort of. This guy's struggling. Those two guys are fighting the swarm and may have scored a couple hits, but they have not.
Turn around, you goof.
actually done any damage to it. So.
Maybe look at it.
Oh my God! Did their butts light up? That'd be
Yeah, look at that. All right, so that's them.
All the lights are dying out.
The giant cockroach creature goes.
Scorpion?
A
Yeah, he doesn't like
sporcupine?
that.
Mr. Roaches, no more homework.
Oh my God!
Can somebody pass me a player's handbook, please?
Bless
But
you.
you're not a player. He can't touch that. That's against the rules.
Wait.
Oh, is that true? How would he know that rule unless he could see the book with the rules in it?
That's the DM's guide.
Oh.
The Adventurers League would never allow it.
Gary Gygax would be rolling in his grave.
All right.
Gary
Yeah, that's
Doppelganger is coming out.
Oh my god.
that's not.
That's horrifying.
What's that?
All right.
You've like
No!
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 From Deep Space Nine.
That's not an inspiration for my character that I discussed with Tom.
Excellent.
All right. So, with that in mind,
That sounded just like a champagne bottle popping, and I was
She got
like,
super excited.
what are we celebrating?
the Aristocrats.
Megan's birthday.
We should have brought champagne. What were we thinking?
Champagne.
Champagne.
A champagne.
Yeah, that makes sense. All right. This is not very good for anybody involved.
I feel fine. What the hell?
For now.
What the fuck?
We're playing poker now.
You guys were just like, oh, I'm gonna do some poker while we're.
So a huge cloud of the thing turns and gives this like weird kind of clicking incantation.
Totally normal.
And raises its kind of chitinous limbs. And suddenly there's this like all of these bugs come like burrowing out of the corner of the buildings and whatnot, and form this giant hemispherical dome of swirling and biting insects.
Ew.
Right, and
Awesome.
it consumes or it envelops the wizard and also one of the guards. So that's not a good thing for him, and that's probably not a good thing for him. What save is that? Saved.
This is like mostly Tom playing
Nope.
a game with himself right
That's
now.
not good.
Yeah.
So this guy dies.
Whatever you say.
Just this swirling thing. Just it looks like it gets under his armor, and you can hear
no,
him
no,
screaming
no.
as he's consumed by
Gary!
the stinging and biting fly. He manages to withstand the first onslaught of the bugs, but you can hear him
He
yelling.
remembered to wear his long sleeve shirt and tight jeans.
It's just that season.
It's crucial for camping.
You gotta have that bug spray.
Also,
But yeah, he put on his repellent.
so
Pokemon repellent.
So you would expect that was somewhere on the order of like 20 to 30 points of damage that's going on in this sphere.
Just see a 30 pop up.
Yeah.
Oh my god, Megan.
All right. So, Avril, you are up next.
I just have-
that's what happened. The monster went, and
Just too much.
I can't
going
talk to
on.
them past.
The Greys are also civilians, right?
yeah.
Okay,
yeah,
they're just
the
angry
only,
looking.
The only people
just
on the
bums
border of
now.
combatants are the Tea-Lights and this.
We're actors.
Same thing.
We're not bums. Okay.
They're extras. They're not allowed to talk.
Oh, I'm sorry. They're also have to pay them.
Yeah.
No. Let's see. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Oh, well, actually, 5, 10, 15, 20. I'll just come up here, I think. Oh, I don't know what the...
Just
Good
the way
time
you
for
were
that.
standing there
Does
while the
anybody
guards
know the
guns
range
back
on
turned.
a crossbow? I
Take
don't
your
think
stuff.
I wrote it
You get
down.
plenty of range on
Yeah,
a crossbow.
it's-
Oh, okay.
It's a crazy look.
Yeah.
Then I will
like
shoot
60 feet.
at this guy here. Please
Okay.
and thank you.
Mhm.
Please and thank you.
Do it.
I wrote this we like adjusted this very weirdly. Okay. So it's a 17 to hit.
That hits.
Oh, can I get a sneak attack on this bug?
It is engaged
is
with somebody
engaged,
technically,
yeah.
right? So I don't know that would necessarily disqualify.
Dope.
I'm gonna think that's a yes. Okay, that's 2. And did we say I get 4 now?
3d6.
3.
Okay. Oh God, this isn't going well. 3.
Get a 3. Oh, no.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 points of damage. damage. That's disappointing.
9 points of damage. All right.
And
That guy has been. You're
oh, I'm
that-
sorry, I forgot my plus. So it's 13. Sorry.
13. All right. So you do dispatch this
Cool.
this swarm of bugs. Give me a perception check as well.
Okay. And then I have a bonus action too. I might
Okay.
want to use. Perception. Is that what you said?
Yep.
That's a 10.
Okay. Yeah. You again see clearly it's attacking some sort of citizen. But whoever's
have to
laying
kill
there
people.
is like is laying, and they're not clawing at their face. They're just sort of like slumped there. You don't. What the curious part is, you don't really see a lot of blood on this person.
Oh, I hate this.
So, yeah.
This is all just mummy stuff, right? This is all just like they're in that person, right?
Ava,
Mummies
Wait,
alive.
I have a bonus action.
what would you like to do?
I would like to hide, and since I'm small, I can just hide behind other people.
Zero
Thank
skill
you.
open bastard.
Give it a 10.
James,
Come
thanks
on,
for the
Lisa.
3-sub. I get the reroll, don't I, James? Don't?
No, it's
Huh?
your birthday. Come on.
Okay, you can give it to Megan if you want.
Oh,
not
me,
gonna-
it's my birthday too.
It's not.
Right, Megan?
Scorpios are the best.
Yes, the
Don't celebrate any
Scorpio
other
pond.
day
Scorpio pond.
for her birthday. It's
Oh,
only November
dang it, I
15th.
really spoiled this for myself.
You do.
Yeah, didn't I go to your birthday party like 2 months ago?
Listen, it was a great party.
Early, just early.
What was I gonna say?
We rickrolled everyone. I talked to an ex for a while.
She was very nice.
Great. Bonus action. You bonus
Is there
action hide. You
stuff?
decided to hide, right?
Yeah, is there
Yeah.
stuff to hide behind, or
There's
can,
people
I
everywhere.
can hide behind a person. I just
Yeah.
would rather hide
There's
behind
panic in the streets.
stuff.
There's not anything immediately near you. You can see that over here there is kind of the remains of a crushed wagon that clearly has been tossed across the street.
I can't get over there. I guess I can use my bonus action just to move over there then.
Okay.
To dash over there.
All right, you dash over there and kind of take cover behind the wagon.
Okay.
Sure, that's easy to do. Now it is Ava's turn.
Okay. I'm gonna move here.
That space just opened up.
It did. I know. It's perfect. And I believe I can cast Moonbeam because 120. He's not that far
Yes, you've used that once before.
away. I have, and he loved it, so I want to do it again.
He did love it. Mhm.
Yeah. So I'm going to
I mean, it worked out great
cast
for the rest of us.
Moonbeam.
Okay. And what's the DC on the saving throw for that?
15, and it's Constitution.
Mhm.
I think so.
I mean, I shouldn't.
Yes, he does. Yes, he does. Eat my brownie.
Okay,
Eat
Constitution save DC 15.
Yes.
Well,
Yowza.
he got a 26.
No!
Oh my
God
god!
damn.
Listen.
Make him re-roll it.
Quit
Takes
lifting
half.
up those papers. I
Still
can
takes
see all
half.
your secrets. Tom.
12, so 6. It takes 6,
Take 6.
and it hurts real bad.
It hurts really
It's radiant damage.
He dies.
Did you tell it it was your birthday?
Yeah, it's my birthday.
Double damage.
And Ava's birthday, kind of.
Triple
Her
damage.
birthday was yesterday.
That's
Yep,
also
so
good.
very close.
Lots happened since then.
So it takes how much? I'm sorry. 6
Radiant
damage. Uh-huh. Oh, okay. Interesting.
Busy folk.
It's not a shape changer, is it?
It is not
Alright.
technically.
It might be though.
Better.
Not technically.
Becky's covering you.
shapeshifter.
She's like, no.
Don't get caught in the
All right.
Moonbeam.
Okay, noted. So it does not wriggle as ferociously underneath the onslaught of your spell currently as it did previously, but that's fine. All right. That means it is now Grayson's turn. Speaking of Grayson, 0 skill Loping Bastard gives their reset reroll to Eric.
Wow.
Because why? Because chainmail.
Yay!
I can never catch.
I'll
I
wear
have terrible
chainmail
depth
next week. I
perception right
didn't
now.
realize that's all it took.
Yeah.
It's just the cheese.
Quick purchase on Amazon, and you can have all the rerolls too.
Is that really where you got it?
Yeah.
Amazon?
Yeah.
Oh shit.
They got everything, baby.
They got everything.
Everything.
Even like sexually explicit Japanese body pillows.
But yeah,
Waifus, yeah.
I tried looking for breastplate, and a lot of things came up at work that I was like, nope, close that tab,
Not
close that
safe.
tab.
There should be a filter.
Yeah.
Should
Just
be a
start
filter.
looking on the phone. Start looking on the phone.
Yeah. So I am going, or Grayson's going to, as he sees the carnage around him, he is going to take a knee, ask for guidance from his god, and give himself a lay on hand so he has some hit points. Let's see, we'll figure that out later.
You're touching yourself in a dark alley.
Yeah, I'm just like, help me through this. Torn, and then 5, 10,
In
15,
front of all these people.
20.
Listen.
All these people just.
How many inches is it?
It's a respectable 4. No.
Aw. So like 4, but
Respectable.
also 3
Yeah.
wide or something.
But measured from the back of his neck.
I don't.
What the fuck?
It's an innie.
What the fuck?
It's an innie.
No way.
I
What
don't
is
know
the
how
science behind
genitalia
this?
works.
You know how dicks work?
No.
Is Grayson a lady? Wait. If it's an innie. it
Genders
might
are
be-
hard.
Really? They're fluid, man.
Yeah.
It's fine.
I don't know what's going
This
on.
is fine.
What would? So you're going to do what? What's
Lay
the-
on hands and then walk 30 feet.
Right
Oh,
next to me.
All right.
It's really crowded.
You walk
today.
up and you're like,
I'm fine.
All right.
Get away.
And then
I'm not by you.
I can't.
You're
for a
gross.
Bonus anything
Aw.
worth
Aw.
a damn.
I quiet.
No,
Break down in
Nothing.
the middle of battle.
nothing worth a damn to bonus action. So that's the end of my turn.
All right. That brings us back around the top to the townsfolk go. Let me see what percentage of the townsfolk does something smart. Fuck. 65. So about half of them.
They're made of wood.
Yeah.
Light them on fire with all your
Yes.
torches.
Let's do
Every
this.
townsfolk has a torch.
Yeah, we'll do this way. These folks sort of disappear.
Well, some of them have torches. Some of them have hay forks.
Hay forks.
Yeah.
Hey, folks.
Cool. Pitchforks?
Yeah, pitchforks.
Same thing.
Hay spoons.
Yeah.
Dude, I really want a hay spoon now.
A hay spoon?
Like it's just a giant spoon that you move hay with.
Yeah. Only when it's in the spools.
That would be so hard.
So we do clear the battlefield a little
That
bit.
would
All
just
right,
be
Thon,
the
now it's
ultimate
your turn.
test
Way
of
less
strength.
collateral
Sounds like
damage.
something he probably did at Paladin School.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now that you've
Oh.
me.
Now that you've gotten out of the hole, move all these hay with this spoon. Again, I don't understand, Tom.
Be the hay spoon. Be the hay spoon. That made me lightheaded.
What the hell?
I'm really taken over by the hay spoon spirit.
That's Torm, baby.
Torm, get out of me.
All right, you can do what you want with that information.
Whoa.
A secret.
Oh my God, secrets! Someone tell me.
We all do our best.
I'm
Amy
going
impersonation.
to cast Zephyr Strike on myself to
Listen.
move like the wind.
Listen, I don't have any spells.
I'm a
You
man
can
of
if you want.
tornadoes. So it gives me double speed and doesn't provoke opportunity
Yeah.
attacks.
How?
So I get to here.
You can.
Okay. As I mentioned, though, there's this swarm of insects swirling around it to 5 feet.
When you level up,
So
you
should
can
I
take
not
a
get to
level
that close?
wizard.
You tell me.
I
You're
almost
going to have
did
to
take a
enter
level on
that
something else.
sphere of swarming bugs if you want to engage him in melee.
Does it look like the same kind of bugs that are here?
No,
Or
it's
different? Okay. Yeah, I'll get up and close. Let's see what happens.
Okay. All right.
I'm
Very
going
good.
in. Cover me.
All right.
But on your
The,
turn.
the ranged attack guy just fucking gets up on that booty. All right.
Give me a Constitution saving throw, please.
Okay.
Get up on that booty. Get up on that booty.
That's
No,
hot.
cocked. Ooh.
Con, right?
Yep.
It's 9 plus. It's 12.
Doesn't sound great.
How's that 12 sound?
Doesn't sound good to me. I mean, it does sound
Wait,
good.
but
does sound
but
good to me.
Tom, it's a dozen.
But it's a dozen.
Think about donuts, and then you'll see the truth.
A donut's worth of saving throw. All right, very good. So
delightful.
you take 15 points of piercing damage.
Okay.
Barely affects him because he has his devil HP.
Sure. And then
Ew.
16 points
What?
of poison damage.
How much?
Did you just show her a
16.
picture of a dick or something? What did you- I wasn't looking. You just went, and then she said, ew.
Basically, he showed me the number 69 and laughed like a total pervert. So
You are
Essentially showed
you
me
are
his
now
dick.
poisoned, so I believe you have a disadvantage on basically
Mother.
everything.
Okay. Great. I have advantage on everything though because of the temp hit points. So, wash.
Okay, it's a wash then.
Wash.
You're just like us now.
Do you bleed?
Who says that? Black Razor?
Hey, buddy.
I thought about something.
I know these temp hit points feel awesome, but they don't do anything about poison.
Yeah, that might be a
Yeah.
problem.
Yeah.
Or the Illuminati.
Oh,
Cuba.
God.
It's Cuba.
We don't need two, Jesse, but we just don't.
Don't we?
No.
That
Hey,
is.
Havana.
Stop! No, don't lie!
Dom, what sort of donation tier do we have to get to where everybody else at the table role plays as Jesse Ventura for the
I
night?
will leave.
We each
I
pick a
will
different
leave.
Jesse,
Well, I
because
will tell you there is a secret $600 level right now.
I mean, if I could choose one, I would be Predator Jesse Ventura. I ain't got time to bleed.
Listen.
It's Master Tommen and his paladin recruits who are all different Jesse Venturas
No,
from
I
different
won't
movies.
be here for that. You will have no Tommen.
19.
19 to hit with your sword.
Yeah.
That hits. It's armor class. Yes.
Yay, I
You
did it.
strike.
Is the 600 mark for Grav to change his alignment? It's evil.
To what?
To full chaotic. evil.
Yeah.
Whatever.
I bet
Guys.
that is what it is.
All right.
Okay.
So you strike with your sword.
2d6. 3 plus 1. 8 slashing. Magical. Beautiful.
8 slashing, huh? Okay.
Magical.
pretty cool.
Don't forget the magic.
Yeah,
Don't
it's
forget
magic.
the magic, darling.
Okay.
Blood-sucking magic.
You have its
Blood
attention now.
Great. Cool. That's what I wanted. Second attack. Well, that's a 9.
That misses.
Great.
Ooh.
Wait, a 9 misses?
Tougher than we thought.
David, thank you.
Thank you for the 20.
I know y'all are working
Alright.
to change Grav's alignment.
What? That's not a thing. Why would I do
So here we are,
Maybe
more
that's
guards. These guys, yes, boy.
No, I don't want to be a boy. We can be a big good boy.
I wanna be redeemed.
Let's see what they're gonna do.
Zombie dad.
They've decided to be brave.
Save me.
They're gonna go past here and they're gonna help this
I
guy.
want to be eye zombie.
I wish I could roll to be brave. IRL.
These guys are gonna.
I can't even.
Oh shit!
You're so brave.
Oh, I'm so
Brave
brave.
AF.
Okay, wait. Someone give me a knife.
Wait, what are you gonna do with
I'm
the
gonna
knife?
stab myself.
Wait, no.
Oh.
No. Listen to what she
I
said.
rolled a 20. It'll be fine.
We'll play the knife game.
With
Your
your
brave
hands?
name.
All right.
There's so many objects in the way.
So these guys converge on this swarm and they destroy this one. So that's happening.
Wait, do I make a saving throw of poison at the end of my turn? How does that work?
I don't
How's it work
believe
in
so. You're
Pokemon?
poisoned
These
for,
are
You're
Pokemon.
poisoned for an
I
hour.
got poisoned.
Oh, okay. Cool. Cool.
Yep. That's it.
I'm sorry, I selfishly did lay on hands of myself. I could have carried you.
Of what?
All right. And then these guys,
When I think about you, I touch
they do
myself.
that.
I didn't want to use this spell slot.
And they do
Cure
that.
wounds.
And
I
they
got
do
you,
that.
I got
All right.
you.
So these guys dispel this swarm too. These swarms don't seem super powerful.
But they have dire consequences
have
because they're
dire-
crawling instead of people, and the people are going to become evil, and then we're going to have to kill the people. And then Tom's going to be like, "You guys murder civilians," and then we're going to be like, "No, we do it for reasons." And then you're going to be like, "Sure, you do."
But you're always going to have to do it when Grayson's not in the room. He's like, hey guys, I came back with groceries. Why's the fireplace full of all these bees' nests again?
Listen,
So you've stabbed the giant demon cockroach creature.
I did.
do you do it right up his butt?
You've drawn its attention.
Hello, good sir, Mr.
The
Roaches.
Scorpion.
Good day to you.
Oh no, it is
He's
my
not a
math teacher.
scorpion.
Yeah, you're right. The other
Okay,
guys were.
yeah. He's something.
Well, let's see. It's got
special.
1, 2, 3, 4. Yep, we'll make
He's
4
the
class
entirety
attacks.
of
then.
Joe's
I'm sorry,
apartment.
what?
And a
So
monster,
that's armor class 17.
Yeah, that's a hit.
I would say.
Yeah, that's a hit.
Well, this may be a shorter combat than I planned. All right, so that's 20 points of
96.
damage.
Wait, what?
20 points of damage.
I'm going to go and use my brand new rebuke the violent, and he's going to have to make a wisdom saving throw, DC 12.
We broke him! We broke him!
Wisdom saving throw DC 12.
Yeah.
Oh God.
How charming. I got a 12.
Oh!
I rolled a 6. His saving throw is that +6. He got a
Should have
12.
bumped it.
He made it.
He takes half the damage he just dealt to Thawne as radiant damage.
All right, so that
Do I
was
still take the damage?
Yeah. He just
okay.
he also.
course.
okay. So he takes 10 points. You took 20. He takes
But you
10.
deserve it.
Hey.
Hey, how are those?
guys.
That was attack 1.
I'm well aware. of
Attack
what-
2 is
Nat
natural 1.
Nat 1. Nat 1. Something cool. Something cool.
He
He
punches
hits.
himself
Yeah,
in the face.
exactly.
He cuts off one of his
You
other
guys
arms.
didn't give me any re-rolls, so I can re-roll my nat 1s.
Listen, don't
I got
be
it.
a baby.
Okay.
He cuts off one of
But
his
guys,
other arms.
it's my birthday whenever Havana's real birthday is.
Wait, that'd be fine if you want to have a
Today.
double birthday party.
It's not Havana's birthday because I
Today.
can't talk to my ex again.
Listen,
Yes, yes.
ever,
Awesome
just
topic.
yet.
Yeah.
All right.
You can call her anytime.
That's
you
a
just
3!
shouldn't.
I don't have her number
Alright.
anymore.
That's your
Everything-
armor class
I'll work on
12.
that.
Everything's
Everything
coming up
coming
fine.
fine. How about a 26?
Yeah, all right. You got me that
Yeah,
time.
all right. I got you.
2 out of 4
Again.
ain't bad.
So 7 plus 5 is 12 points of slashing damage.
All right.
I just want you to know I didn't throw that party so you'd have to be put in
No,
that
I know.
situation.
All right. And David Flagel gives the table 2 bucks.
Yes.
Thank
Yeah.
you, David.
It's happening.
I'll
Wow.
show Eric. I was like,
Happy
what?
Trying to
birthday,
parent
Thank
trap
you.
you?
Yeah.
So stupid.
David. All right.
Wait, I didn't even watch that.
Yeah.
A dose for you. There's a dose for you.
I would like more.
Greedy. Did it go in?
Oh, no.
Oh.
I'm pretty much done with it anyway, so.
All right. So that's that thing.
I'm Havana. I drink coffee.
Yeah.
Listen, I'm really fucked up on caffeine right now.
Now, where I got the-
I probably didn't need a soda and a coffee. But Eric said it was fine. So I did it.
You're so brave. You're the bravest person I know.
So brave, give me the knife.
Doing that.
Give
Stop
me the
doing it every time she
Can
says it.
you pass me a monster manual as well?
I could stab you, Eric. You wouldn't get hurt.
That would. I mean, you've done it in game.
Except for this part.
We found your weakness.
Oh no.
It's your pit.
That's your... It's like on the Hobbit dragon.
It's glowing yellow.
Yeah.
It's the only part without jewels on it.
No.
Because you love treasure, you little dragon. Let me do it. I want
Where's
to do
my
it. Can I do it?
Sure.
here?
Do you allow me to stab you?
Yeah, sure.
Where do you want to be stabbed?
I don't know.
I want
Anywhere
to
there's
stab you.
armor.
I want to stab you in the heart.
Yeah, none of this sounds cool, fun.
I just want to stab you in the face. Did that hurt?
Not really.
Okay. I do. Okay. Good. Next.
With this plastic knife.
On your
All
chainmail.
right. So unfortunately,
That would suck if it
the
did.
wizard expires inside of
Oh,
the
fuck.
giant.
We barely knew him.
Yeah, that's
Oh,
not
he
good.
had
You
an
get-
expiration
just
date?
Yeah.
Yeah, well,
He's
no,
a milk
the
wizard?
bugs absolutely.
Best if used by.
Like, before he can really honestly pull any other tricks out of his hat.
Goodbye,
he gets-
He was our
Belastos,
only
the
helpful
Scorcher.
ally.
Yeah.
The
So
bard! Thank you for the 20 buckos.
that's
Appreciate
not good
you.
for him anyway. So he's toast.
Pew, 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 pew.
Hey, finger guns.
And
Hey!
and
We don't know what these are.
this swarm then begins moves over here and starts taking up this area.
Guys, little help.
So that's
Little
kind of
help.
not fun and cool. All right. Very good.
You dug
Avril.
your grave.
Hey, I had my god intervene. Okay. I'm trying here.
The bard gives the table 2 bumps.
Bump, bump, bump it up. Bump, 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 bump it up.
Bump, 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 bump.
Make sure I get all
Beep,
my
beep,
bumps.
beep.
Have you used any? Oh, you got bonus bumps though.
God, you got a big old stack, girl. You got a big old birthday stack of bumps. Big old birthday bumps.
Those
Birthday bug.
That's the first time I've ever been anywhere close to catching it, and it slipped through my fingers.
Listen, one day, dude.
You got them frozen fingers.
One day
You
you'll
gon'
be
get
cool,
it.
Eric.
You gonna get
That's
it.
not true, and you
Yeah.
know it. Don't
Well,
lie.
I think you're cool, Eric.
That's not. No.
Do you not want to be
you're-
cool?
All right, Avril, it is your
Mostly
turn.
shit.
I mean,
OB.
that's your brand.
OB.
That's your brand. What do I want to do? What do I want to do? I want to pop out here.
I'm having an issue.
Issue.
5,
having an
10,
issue.
15, 20, 25, 25. Oh my god, I just immediately lost track of 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. All the grids look the same to me. I'm gridist. And then I'll pop another shot at Cockroach Bra
Pop a shot. All right.
with
shot,
my crossbow.
Everybody.
Pop a shot.
Pop, 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 pop.
Is that what I want to do?
He's engaged.
Are we marking the people who have bugs inside them?
Oh, well, since you asked that question, why don't you give me a perception check?
She's gonna start killing them now.
13.
They can be redeemed.
The bugs can be redeemed.
Wait, you know what game this also is it's very Resident Evil also.
So,
Like 5? This happened a lot in 5.
Which one of us
So
is
you
Wesker?
actually you're
Code
walking up in front of that
No.
one that
Oh.
you're walking
Africa.
towards this person who had their back toward Thawne, right? You couldn't see what their deal was.
This
They
one?
were on the ground. They're kind of like pulling at their face, right?
Mess.
And you can see that this
all
person
pigs.
is clawing at there's.
I fucking hate this.
they have one eye kind of closed, and they're also clawing at their mouth, and it looks like their eye and their mouth have been stitched closed. Like you can see that there's little dots of drizzling blood where their skin has been pierced and somehow like sewn shut. And they're trying to pull their mouth open.
My dear Christ. Why did you let this happen?
Yes, we gotta do this.
Luigi? Is Luigi Jesus?
Dear Christ.
Deer Christ. Luigi is the Deer Christ.
He is like some sort of like terrifying
yeah.
Norse god dog.
So stretchy.
I guess I'll use my cunning action to move to them then. And then, I don't know, cut open their mouth?
Okay.
Are they like visible threads that I could cut, or is this more of a magical situation?
It does look like it's some sort of.
Estelle, shit,
Oh, Estelle.
Thank you.
Thanks for the 40.
Estelle.
It does look like it's almost like some sort of like suture or something, like a stitch that's
fucked up.
been made with as if a spider web, you know, the filament of a spider's web, but much thicker and stronger.
I trust you.
Than a
It's a
spider web.
finesse weapon.
Yeah.
It's meant for this.
So yeah, you can see them like struggling. It's almost like greenish black cords of this stuff. That's.
I mean, I don't know what I'm gonna
And
do.
as you look at the pile of dead bugs that's left in this pile of swarm, you can see that several of them, out of the little weird scorpion stinger tail that they have, you can see a little bit of this filament like kind of trailing out.
I just don't even have any fucking clue what to even. Have we unlocked like flashback or anything like that?
There is a flashback
Yes.
actually available to the party. If you would like to deploy it now, that's up to you.
What do you guys think? To just figure out what's going on here?
Yeah.
Just because I don't want to like if I cut open their mouth, it's just gonna get resewn. Is something gonna come out?
Well,
No,
that
I
was
think-
when they
Is
were.
this a
I
kind
think the
solvable
bugs were
issue?
doing it.
right, and the bugs are gone.
It was in a swarm.
But it's still happening to them, right?
No, they came out of the swarm
yeah.
and they're writhing in the ground.
Just one eye
It's
was
been
sewn
like
up and a
6
mouth.
seconds since that guy was not in a swarm.
Okay, so I shouldn't fuck with them?
No, you can. It's not like, I think.
I think what Eric is saying is it's a question of what you think the greatest threat is. Is this person dying on the ground, or struggling on the ground, a higher priority than the giant demon creature that's fighting in the middle of the street, that's up to you.
I guess I was worried that I was actively changing and that it was going to become, that person was going to
Well, that's
become an
unclear.
enemy. That's what I'm worried about.
But what about the big enemy who's killing me right now?
Your husband is
What
dying.
about that guy?
Listen. I'm just
He
worried.
attacks 4 times.
But if they become zombies, then maybe they could like throw up more bugs, and then suddenly everybody's a zombie, and then we really have a problem. You know what I mean? Like, if we don't nip it in the bud.
These are all plausible things. What would you like to do?
I want to use a flashback if no one minds.
Go for it.
Yeah.
Okay. So how do you frame this? How what sort of circumstance is coming to mind in your previous adventuring career that would lead us to a place where we might have some insight about this?
I mean, feel like this definitely feels like some sort of thing that could be related to like the Underdark, or which I spent time in, the one under
Neverwinter?
Under Neverwinter.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So maybe like I met someone there who had tales about this kind of like witnessing this sort of experience and like coming out the other side, or
Okay.
some guy with an eye patch in a dark bar.
Okay,
Use that
so
eye.
Listen,
we
my
are.
ex. Let's be honest.
If your ex too on top of it, is that what you decided?
Yep. Yeah.
All right, very good. So, well, then turnabout is fair play. Eric, you get to play the
Ah.
eye patch
Oh,
X.
yay.
We find ourselves at an Underdark market, like literally sort of a black market operation beneath Neverwinter, where it is a monthly festival where all sorts of sketchy types who are maybe pawnbrokers, who may be gamblers, thieves, whatever, come to hawk their goods, sell their services, ply their wares. Avril is there with one of her girlfriends with two of her girlfriends from the Bard's College that she's attending, which is actually Thieves Guild that she's attending. So,
Thieves seminar.
so in the scenario, I'm sorry, current ex-boyfriend or current boyfriend going to be an ex-boyfriend?
I'd say current boyfriend going to be an
okay,
ex-boyfriend.
all right.
Probably
And-
after this conversation.
Eric, do you have a name?
Ew!
This is you dumping him.
No, yeah, I can't. Like, can you guys come with me? I'm scared. I'm scared. Oh God.
You don't have to be the girlfriends if you want to be somebody else in the scenario. You can
I
certainly
don't know.
jump in.
I'm good with it.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
This is
Wow.
we're in the Underdark, so it's definitely
You have an eye patch.
yeah. He's Rythar,
Rythar.
the Drow. He's a Drow.
Oh. What?
Tall, dark, and handsome.
Okay. All right. So you've met up with Rythar. Was tonight the night that you?
I don't think so. No,
Oh, okay. All
I was
right.
just joking.
Yeah. So this is part of your he's not allowed really on the surface very much. So this is a special night for you because you actually have a reason to be down in the Underdark underneath the city. Mm-hmm.
Oh, hey, baby. These are so awkward, these flashbacks. I never know what you want us to do. I brought my girls.
Oh.
They've never
Hey.
been down here, so they want to
Hi.
see it.
Oh, they wanna get a taste before they go back to the safety of the surface.
All right, well.
That's kind of cute.
Stop, Angela.
Well, why do you want us here with you? It's kind of weird. We don't usually go on dates with you.
Yeah.
It's not a date. I wanted you to meet my boyfriend and like see like what he's all about, because we've been dating for a little bit now and you haven't met him yet, so it's important to me.
Oh, it's so nice to meet you. Ashante.
Is that your name? I don't.
No,
It's Angela.
Don't mind
Okay.
her. She's a flirt.
And this is Trisha.
Hi, I'm Trisha. Not a flirt.
Historically accurate.
We
not a flirt.
categorize ourselves very openly.
Well, it helps to know if you're going to be interacting with us
Yeah.
what we are.
Okay, let's let him talk.
Okay. All right. That's a good point.
It's nice to meet you. I'm Rythar.
He's a little shy. We like him.
Is that
He's
his thing?
mysterious. He's not shy.
Oh, mysterious. Okay.
So, Rathar, I was thinking, oh wait, let's get a drink first.
Yeah. Certainly.
What he chooses to drink's real important.
I know, let's see.
Waiter shows up.
What do you need?
Give me my usual.
Yeah. It's a big ogre-looking guy with a giant tusk coming out of his lower lip and
Oh my God, Frank.
bald-headed scar that goes across his.
How are you doing, Frank? It's so good to see you.
Every time, Frank, you ask me what I want, you know what I want.
The usual. Little lady, you want your usual too?
Yes, please.
Hey, girls, how can I set you up?
I'd like to be a usual. Ashante.
Don't mind her. She's
You're welcome to come back anytime.
Quite a grip.
Do mind her. What's your usual?
I usually get
He comes back with his flaming pineapple drink that has a little like.
What?
little straw
I
in
would
it.
not. It's for him.
Yeah.
Gives it to right back.
There you
Mine's
go,
like
buddy.
whiskey
Thank
on the rocks.
And then he just like shot for all of it.
First one's free, ladies.
Oh.
Enjoy.
Oh, that's helpful.
Thanks, Frank.
It's ladies' night.
Oh.
Oh, we came to the right place then.
Yeah.
And we're the only.
There's a lot of available. Well, men is a strong word. Some creatures, depending on what you're into.
Are you hitting on
You
me?
see, you see a
I
guy
know.
walk by. He's wearing like a black leather cloak, and he has like a mask over his face. And then there's literally like two kind of pseudopod tentacle things coming out from behind his cloak, kind of like.
Oh, no.
What is wrong with you?
Angela, was it? I would stay away from them. That's just what its name is. It's them because it's a collection of bugs that are technically one consciousness but separate.
Tell us more about that.
That's not going to keep Angela away. I'm just saying you're not deterring
I'm just
Angela.
saying I don't think them is already has a bond with itself, being that it is multiple creatures.
You're making it worse.
Raven has so many cool stories about things like that. Tell him about the
Oh.
one time that you ran in, like you're talking about right now, like you ran into that big old giant bug creature, and then he was making all these swarms, and what were, the swarms were doing they were doing something to the.
Oh yeah, they had this weird.
You guys are gonna love this. It's so gross.
Yeah, so
Already.
I was hunting some runaway slaves to bring them back to their masters, and I
Maybe this
they
is
were-
why we break up. Maybe we do break up tonight.
it was so funny because I
Oh
tracked
wait,
them to the
you
cave.
didn't put it in that context last time you told the story.
Oh no, I mean they weren't my slaves. My slaves don't run away. So
Really,
I.
this is what upsets you?
This is the part.
I joke. I don't own slaves. I'm not allowed to. I'm a man. So I was tracking down my mistress's slaves, to bring the ones back that she deemed worthy and kill the rest. And I tracked this one into this cave system. Man, I have never seen somebody scream and run like this before. And then I turn the corner and he's being attacked by just a swarm of insects. And then when I watch because it's hilarious to just hear him. Eventually the screams die down and the insects leave. And then I notice all his mouth, his eyes, I think maybe even his nose and stuff, are all sewn shut. Like, and he's just writhing around on the ground. It was, good times.
I think the drink should have tipped you off on this. I mean, this is the usual.
You know, fruit is good. You guys have this up there? Like all over the place?
yeah, and
It's
it's-
crazy. It's
yeah.
crazy.
Pretty
The waiter comes
great.
back with a giant, like with a coconut with literally like a metal rod.
Oh,
like,
thank
knocked
you,
into
Frank.
it, like,
Thank you,
snake.
Frank.
There you go,
Oh,
buddy.
coconut.
likes
Am I
Ladies,
saying
you need
it?
another round?
Am I saying it right? Coconut?
Could you double it? Could they be doubles? You just make them big, Frank?
No. I brought what
Pretty
was
good
left
roll
of the
you got.
slave. I brought what was left of the slave back. It survived for a while, like a good long while.
How did you miss this part of the story before?
Yeah, what was the story before?
You know, I think maybe I came in at the end where you were just saying the part about.
Oh,
the,
I didn't mean. I'm
last
sorry.
time,
I'm not
'cause
from.
you were telling Frank, and then I came.
I'm not
and then-
from around here. I'm sorry. I had a mistress, but like I'm actively seeking someone else to control my life. I'm sorry if I didn't mean to infer that I.
I mean,
that-
that's sexy.
Yeah,
What? That's not the problem here.
I mean, I'm not saying that you're my mistress, but I'm just saying
Okay.
I'm seeking somebody to subjugate me.
And scene.
Wow. Wow.
Jesus.
Listen,
So you
Listen.
so as a net result of our flashback, you know
dark
that,
elves are not good people.
That's largely accurate. You know that these things don't necessarily lay eggs inside of the creatures, but they suffocate their victims by stitching their various orifices closed.
So
Especially
the humans, the people that are affected, are not going to become things we have to
you
fight.
don't believe so. No,
Okay.
not according to the story that Rythar told you.
Yeah, we broke up that night. Wow. Like that minute, maybe. We're gonna go over here,
Is
and
it-
I'm never gonna
Is it me?
talk
Am I
to you
not
again.
flogging myself enough for you? Like what? How much pain do I have to endure?
Well.
Listen, it's not you. I mean, it's you.
It's you.
It's mostly like the slave thing.
Not enough?
No.
Am I not
just
cruel
like-
enough to them?
Anyway, don't worry.
Because I don't own. I'm not allowed to own property as a man.
Look over there. We run away because we're all at the Bard's College, so we're
Right.
just like.
All right, so now back to the combat. It is your
Wow.
turn. Would you like to attend to one of these civilians who is...
Fuck them. They're fine.
Sure.
He's still moving around, which means he's still breathing. If you're crying, you ain't dying. You
Very
know
good.
what I mean?
Noted. Mhm. Well, speaking of dying,
Science.
Fun's
Why'd
not
you
looking
look
good
at
right now.
me?
Science. He's got. You just got about the same amount of hit points as me.
Great. Oh, shit.
Okay, then I'm just gonna pop a shot at the cockroach creature with my crossbow, and like I originally said, then. With
advantage, right?
Why
Because of the flashback?
advantage?
Because of the flashback? No?
No,
Oh,
the
that was
flashback
just to
find
figure
what
out.
was
Oh,
going on
okay.
here.
It's
If
not
I
always.
should deal with these,
Cool.
I thought they were gonna become zombies.
And
or something.
to prove
Bug
that I've read
zombies.
several of the
Of the R.A. Salvatore novels.
Yes.
Yeah, cool. Okay.
You're an educated man. That's what we know.
I'm a connoisseur among nerds.
This is a 22
You
to
hit?
hit.
Yes, very good.
And I'm gonna say it's a sneak attack because he's otherwise
He is engaged
engaged.
with Son. That's true.
Oh,
Mm-hmm.
out and
bouncing.
about.
Out of the bouncy house.
7.
Mhm.
That's 11. That's 14. Oh shit, dick. That's 15.
plus 4.
19 points of damage
19.
Fuck
Is your
yeah.
crossbow magical?
to his dick. I mean, here's the deal.
Yeah.
I'm touching it, so
She did
So the
put
answer is
wave
no.
in it and fired.
All right.
dude, someday I'm
Okay,
gonna have
so
to.
so your crossbow you would think would land right, square into this thing's shoulder and do a grievous harm to it, and yet it hits, but the wound closes back up as the bolt gets pushed out of its skin.
So what are we talking? Half damage?
Half damage, indeed. Ava.
Still.
Oh. Okay.
Ava.
Okay. So
Can we
this,
round up?
Well, it'd be 10.
Moonbeam. It actually
Yeah.
says when a creature enters the spell's area for the first time or a turn
Yeah,
or starts its
he
turn.
forgot to move out of it, so that's fine. You can do your damage again.
Okay, so same.
So it's a DC.
Forgot I kept him there.
Ghostly
Haha,
flames.
I did it.
15.
He makes it
Nothing.
half damage. I rolled an 18.
Oh wait! God damn it! I always forget to use my fucking bonus action.
Mhm.
Oh.
I think you move fast on
4
purpose because you know
4 damage.
my
4
wheels
radiant
turn really
damages.
Okay.
I also just want to. I can't quite get as far as I want, but 1, 2, 3, 4. Wait, I'm counting that wrong. 5, 10.
Did you want to move up, Havana, or?
it's,
moved.
It's too late for me, Tom.
You already moved though.
Leave me in the. I
But
know,
you
but I
can-
I have a cunning action, so I can do like a
Then
bonus
do it.
move.
Yeah, you can
He's
move again if
allowing
you.
you. After you
I just-
mumbled about, he always makes
I know.
you forget.
I'm so sorry. Well, it is his fault entirely. No, this is this is suspicious.
You can.
Listen,
I don't want to deprive you of your turn, so.
fine. 10, 15, 20. I might just go here and then kind of just be behind this guy.
Sure.
Whenever I have a spell like this that I'm essentially keeping.
You're concentrating on, yes.
Right. Can I cast another spell?
You can cast any other spell that's not a concentration spell.
Okay.
When you start casting another concentration spell, whatever you're concentrating on goes away.
Okay. I think I'm just going to move next to that guy and stay there, and then we'll just leave the moonbeam where it is.
Mm-hmm.
That's it.
That doesn't take any action. I think you still have an action.
It doesn't. I know, but I don't really have a lot I can do at this range. I can't get close enough.
This guy's
So-
just fucking partying.
Yeah, I'm just gonna wait.
That guy's so high right now, he has no idea what's going on.
Although-
His back's to everything.
I do actually, as
One of those
I'm
sign flippers.
moving from
They do have like endless energy.
He's got his headphones in.
I
Fucking
want to
goodness.
say,
He's rapping. He's freestyling.
Zarshala, this creature is evil, and I just kind of yell it out for whoever around me to hear it, and then I wander over closer to it.
I hear it.
I hear it.
All right.
I didn't.
Grayson went deaf for
Damn
2
it.
seconds.
Yeah. So curiously, Grayson does not hear that, but as you say this out loud, and as you invoke the name of your goddess,
Can I have a water, Tom?
you see that a sudden storm cloud begins kind of like swirling up above the theater over the street here, and a sudden cool breeze blows down the alleyway, and it carries the distinct whiff of the ocean upon it. All right, Grayson, it
Dude,
is
that
now your
smells lovely.
Some ocean spray.
Smells like
30
oofta.
Like all my candles are like
That's 30
ocean
feet.
spray.
And
A day on the beach.
Is your intention to close with the creature or not?
Yes.
Okay, all right, that's fine.
And let's see. Then I will.
Double move to get there.
Get on him.
No, you can close with him with 30 feet. That's fine. He's big enough.
Okay.
He a big boy. Hold his hand.
All right. So then
Hold his
I
claw.
will swing.
Which one?
I will swing
All of them.
my
Press
sword
the
at
bow.
him and do damage. Hopefully,
Is he an object?
I'm gonna miss with that one.
Oh.
I'm gonna really miss with that one.
Was that a 1 or a 7?
That's a 1.
Oh.
It's up to you whether you want to use your reroll or not.
Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah, baby.
You have bumps if you want to use those.
Yeah, let's
Man, thanks for the
try and do
reminder.
something
What's
worth
he up
a damn
to?
this round.
Just saying.
What's he up to? Is that 100?
No.
What fuck was that number? That's crazy to me. I need glasses.
19.
That hits.
Cool. I am going
You're only
to.
81 away.
100-sided die. I'm just thinking about it.
Aw.
Damn it!
5 damage. But
Where's
magical weapon.
Where's your dice prism?
Yeah, it's in here.
Gotta,
But
you
these
better
are
put
these are
that-
the only dice I use.
Just put them in there. Little timeout.
Yeah.
All right, very good.
You gotta leave it in overnight.
So there aren't a lot of townsfolk left on the street. The ones who are there are going to book out.
Why are none of them helping us?
The townsfolk?
Yeah.
The-
Not one of you wants to be a hero.
Some
As meat
of them do
yeah.
stop. And
Well, yeah.
Some of them do stop and
No
help
one has a
these
dagger.
people on the street who have been
This guy.
injured.
They have
sir.
hay spoons.
People are dying back here? Could you...
He throws his sign.
With my mighty hay spoon, I shall destroy you.
It's Tommen. Party zone Tommen.
Hello.
All right. So that brings us back around to Thawne,
so
round
high.
3.
Okay, cool. How's this guy look in front of us? How's he looking?
He looks like roaches. Cute. Aw. He's so handsome. He's such a good boy.
Angela would love him.
Great.
Angela would love
He
him.
doesn't-
On Jay.
You've only done 42 points of damage to him.
Only, great.
How many hit points did you start the fight with?
Like
Probably close to that.
96.
All right. right.
An amount that made him believe he was untouchable.
Yes.
Yes.
That's what's important there.
Yeah, well, let's put it this way. This creature still believes he's untouchable.
I might need to shift and kill a guard to regain some HP and then go back.
That
Joke!
You're not joking.
joke.
You're not joking.
That was a joke. I think that was.
Your alignment
I
would
love
allow
this
it.
plan. Yes. How do we make this happen?
If we'd gone, okay, you'd have been like, great.
No, I would not have done that.
Anybody? We're
I
up
would have
right?
done
Cool.
that. No.
We cool?
Not talking to you.
you can probably kill Grayson in
So
one
stay,
hit.
no. So staying side by side with you. I just want to say.
He's
like,
taller.
Do we want to continue this here, or?
What?
I mean, I don't look. I'm not 100% now, and you don't look that great either.
I'm gonna stop this creature or die trying.
Okay. I thought you might say that.
Oh! Sorry,
Apple?
I'm hiding.
Okay, sit right there.
I'm riding.
Woo!
I'm riding a chicken in Zelda.
Listen, that was so fun.
Okay, I'm going to attack him again.
Yeah. that
Bump the attack.
Seems like a good idea.
Listen.
Bouncy boy. Well, that's a 4 plus 3 plus 7, which
Use
is
your reroll. Oh, no one
14.
cares about
14 misses.
Sounds like someone should have bought a bunch of useless armor off Amazon. If you wanted to reroll.
second
Dude,
attack.
just buy your own reroll.
That's a good idea.
Get on
That's a good idea.
the Twitch.
That's a 20.
I don't think anyone's
one.
done that.
Great.
We should do
It
that.
is.
Cool.
I did that
I've
on
done
accident because it was like, announce your resub. I was like, okay. And then Dom was like, who do you want to give your reroll to? I was like,
Me.
I didn't know.
I should check my Twitch Prime sub. I probably got it.
Oh shit.
Oh, everyone gets
We're
a
all
free
plotting.
sub. On Twitch, I got a thing that said, like, because of the holidays, everyone gets one free
What?
sub.
Really?
Yeah.
Is it a free sub for you, or is it with the new gifting program?
It's
You
like,
have a
yeah,
free
you gift. You can gift.
Yeah.
You can gift this one
cool.
sub because of the holidays.
So that's
So
14
give it to a
slashing.
bud. Give it to a
14
bud.
magical
Magical.
slashing.
It's super magical.
Okay, noted.
I don't know if I want to stay here though.
Do what you want to do.
I'm gonna
Do
Misty
you want
Step.
another brownie, Eric?
Okay.
You've been eating the tiniest crumbs
No,
for
I'm
like an hour.
Here you go, buddy.
No.
Listen,
I'm gonna Misty Step to.
Okay. Poof.
You and me, Thon. Brothers to the.
damn.
Cool.
That's so
cool.
funny.
Cool.
All right.
I'll do better from back here.
Guards go.
Well, except
guards
you need a
go.
magical
Well, let's see
weapon.
if these guards have the
do
hit
full
points to
damage on 'em.
stand up to that. That's not great. For
You forget?
them.
I can walk back. I'm back.
I felt bad. I left.
I just didn't want to. I just want to take a bunch of hits this turn.
13
Sure.
is
His AC is way higher than
29, 30
Right?
points.
Still?
Wait, did you not get an attack of opportunity on you?
I took Misty Step. So.
Oh, I see.
All right.
Yeah.
So this guard dies in this
Also-
weird insect swarm thing that's happening over here. This-
Oh, I just
this-
did. I
this guy
grab you.
runs
I'm
out
so
of it.
I
sorry.
haven't done that in a long time.
Well, yeah, because I yell at you every time you do it. Also,
he goes
because
over there.
I'm learning the rules slowly.
These guys close.
Finish that.
Uh-oh, that's not good. That's not
Because they crit?
No, they didn't make their saving throws.
Just fake drinking coffee.
Like in a TV show, morning show.
So they take 7 piercing, and then they
A brew. Ugh.
All right, they
Alright,
can take
Ava,
that.
what's the
they
plan
can take
here?
that. They're dinged up.
What's the plan?
I
You're
thought you
really
said
close.
they're
They
kill.
attack. That's a miss. That's one hit.
Is
Yay.
Genji out here? Is he helping? Where's that boy? Where's that sassy boy?
All right. So those guys
They're gonna die
close and do
anyways.
their best
did
to.
it.
just
I
go
can't
fight
poison
the
a
guys.
cockroach
It's not
monster.
looking good.
No, hey,
Let's see.
my meat shield.
These guys.
Don't move him. I pinch
One
his,
of them
I pinch
sees
his
the
leg.
One of them sees the Paladin of Torn
What
has been
the posh
abandoned
panda? Thanks
The
for the
Pulse Panda,
sub.
thank you for the
and
sub.
closes. He.
I bet his
makes
weapon
saving
is
throw.
not
That's good for
magical.
him.
He's inspired by me.
Yeah.
What's the saving throw for? To not be poisoned?
No, it's for these bugs.
Oh yeah, you're gonna have to make that too.
Me?
No, me.
All right.
Oh.
So he,
What's the DC on that?
what's that guy?
What am I?
Hang
What's
I can't get
what's
close
my?
enough with
What am I
wave.
saving?
I need a Constitution saving throw, I believe.
Well, you're pretty good at that, probably.
Yeah.
I could
But I
throw
mean, you
wave.
could bump it. Just give him a little dead. So.
But if I get up close, I
Dead.
have to make that
One bump.
save.
What do I have to hit? And
fail,
how
DC
do
so my
17.
orc-
Okay, I failed.
All right. Well, that's not good for you.
Yep, probably.
All right. So that's 11 points of piercing damage
Cool.
from the bugs.
I only
I
take
forget about that.
8.
I don't. That would keep us from attacking.
The bad
him
news is
if I put us in it. I mean, I
you
could put
take
him
8
in
points
it.
of poison damage and you are poisoned.
But I don't
Okay.
think that traps him in it.
Mm-hmm.
It would just keep us from being
So.
able to hit him.
That's the guards. The monster goes. It's got 4 targets around it. Let's just make those 4 targets count for something, shall we? So here's an attack on this guard. That hits. I mean, that's 11, 16 points of damage. He'll take the ding. That guy actually gets missed with a 12. The other guard gets hit, and he takes 11 plus 5 is 16 points of damage.
So the guard next to me wasn't was missed?
No,
No, the guard over here was missed.
Okay. The guard next to me, I'm going to use my shield to impose disadvantage.
Disadvantage on that? And he gets missed.
yeah.
All right, very good. So then the demon uses its last attack on you
Yeah.
and misses with a 12. So
Yeah.
that's
Sign
the
dancing
monster's
dude.
turn.
Here he goes.
That brings us back around to Avril.
Hello.
The posh panda gives Thawne the reset.
Oh, thank you.
Avril, what
Thank
would you
you
like to do?
kindly.
Well, I would like to be a part of the reroll party, but
You don't need them. You're rolling great.
you
Bravery check.
fucking jinxed me. I can't believe it. Watch this. I'm gonna roll the worst I've ever rolled in my whole life.
Did Garav jinx Havana thumbs up, thumbs down? I say yes, he did.
I mean, I even said thumbs up before you said that,
Yeah,
so I was.
right.
Am I jinxed?
All right, what would you like to do?
Brownies, man.
Wait, but okay.
Listen,
What did you put in the brownies after I bought them?
we high as hell. We high as hell. About to get the party on.
I knew this was going to happen.
5, 10,
check the seal?
15, 20, 25. I'm gonna stab at this guy
Okay.
with wave.
All right.
You want me to make that?
Saving throw, please.
Okay, here's 3 of these, please. And what is it with?
It's a
Oh, I'm
DC
sorry.
17 Constitution save.
17?
17.
Holy fuck.
Fuck
So now it's
my
14.
dick.
Because of the bumps,
correct.
right?
Wait.
Or, well, it adds to yours, so whatever you
I
add.
never roll constitute. Fucking shit cock. Okay, hold on. I wish I had a reroll.
You good! Who jinxed who? Who
Wait,
jinxed
you
who?
reverse jinxed
Yeah,
me.
reverse jinx, baby!
You jinxed me and I said, fuck, you jinxed me, and then it unjinxed me, and then super janxed me.
Jaxed me.
Okay, not only do I not get bugs up my ass, all the bugs die mysteriously.
Okay. So one thing that you can tell is like that there's this sort of almost like surging pulse as you draw a wave from its scabbard, and it seems like the storm clouds above you begin swirling, harder, and they seem to be gathering force.
Oh fuck. I'm about to lightning rod this son of a bitch.
Because of wave?
That's what you notice as you draw a wave from its scabbard.
What are you doing, buddy?
It's evil, Avril. It's evil. It must be smote from this world.
Hey, dude, calm down. We're on the same page. All right, I want to kill the thing too.
Sound a lot like
That's
Black
why.
Razor
That's
right
why
now.
we're here, close to the thing, and I got you out.
Basharla's wrath shall not be calmed until this creature is wiped from its plane of existence.
Okay, listen. By nature, I'm kind of like a sneaky son of a bitch. So, if you could lower the voice and take a deep breath, that's better. Okay, and we're gonna do the thing. All right, you ready? You gotta. No, that makes me uncomfortable. You're sounding a lot like Black Razor right now, and I don't appreciate it.
What do you mean? My voice is totally different from
Thank
that guy.
you. Let's keep the positive attitude, okay? I'm like over here talking. All
His
right.
guard's like, what?
Here we go. We're gonna do it. Are you ready? Okay, we're doing it.
Ready.
If we get a critical hit, we'll get to do some extra necrotic damage. How about that? You want to do that?
Yes!
Okay, let's do that.
Can we have like an unlockable tier where Black Razor and Wave switch weapons for a day?
That
That'd be really fun. Just a Freaky Friday for just them.
I would never touch Black Razor. I would never
No, it would
do
be
that.
his voice would be inside of Wave.
No, I would also just like leave this place. I would leave the studio.
We'll say
How-
that
how
the
dare.
day Havana can't make it.
Yeah. And for the critical hits for the extra necrotic damage, can that be like a dirty critical, or does it have to be
It has
like
to
Is it 18 to 20? Is that the critical range?
Unless you've got
It's
a
just
thing.
a 20.
Yeah.
Unless you're like a fighter.
Yeah, fighters can do
Oh,
that.
okay.
Yeah.
That's what I'm thinking.
Big tours.
Okay, then I'm just gonna roll this. What did we decide his DC was?
His armor class is
AC?
at least, well, if 19 hits, you know that a 14 doesn't. You haven't hit anywhere closer in that range, I don't think.
My 7 didn't.
No, oddly enough.
I'm just gonna bump this because I really want
Okay.
to hit.
Yeah.
There's 2.
So that's 13. So that's gonna be a 24.
Oh, yes.
To hit.
You definitely hit.
Plus 11. I just really wanted to make sure. And then 1d6, and then I assume he's otherwise engaged, so I can.
Yeah, you get sneak attack damage.
He's got a ring on
He's
each
got plenty
finger
of
right now.
guys.
Fuck. Okay, so that's 8 for his original damage. 8.
Yeah.
Plus 6 is a math. Is a 14.
14.
Is it
One
20?
more. One more.
Is it 20?
more.
Oh, wow.
Dick!
25. Don't forget your
Well,
Plus 7.
Well, she already did the plus
Oh,
7.
I already did it.
+4. Okay.
Sorry. Right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So 7 plus
Yeah, you're
1
right.
plus 6
21.
plus 6 plus
21.
Blackjack.
All right.
Plus 3, yes.
And
Okay, so as you slice your blade into this, you slice Wave into this guy, there's a sudden like thunderclap, and and as you're standing there, you swear that you see kind of like outlined in the clouds, Basharla kind of like looking down, like holding a lightning bolt like this. You slam your sword in, you slam Wave into the guy, and you hear this thunderclap and the bellow of rage that comes from Wave, and it wounds it grievously, but it does not slay it. Ava, it is your
Hold on, and then
I'm sorry, you have a bonus action.
Sorry, yeah. Do I? What are the terms of disengage? I just
You can have you used your full movement?
no. I just moved 25 feet.
That is your full movement, unless you're gonna.
Oh,
double-
I'm sorry.
double move.
I was thinking double movement. Yes, I've used my full movement.
Then disengage doesn't do a whole
It's
lot
not
for
a
you
whole lot,
because.
but I would have to do that without provoking attack of opportunity.
Yeah.
Well, I'm gonna hide behind him.
You can try and hide.
He's really big and I'm very small, so. But
Yeah.
I just stabbed him. All right,
Yeah,
listen.
All right.
I'm gonna hide behind that guard right there.
Sure. All right, that brings us around
Peaky
to
Blinders.
Ava. Ava, what would
Ava
you like to
says-
do?
My goddess is here now. You've made a mistake. And then there's still the moonbeam,
Yes.
which she's has to make the Constitution saving
go
throw
at this
again.
time.
19.
What the?
Okay. Can I bump damage?
Yes.
Yay!
Oh, yeah.
I'm gonna do that.
Up to 3. Yep.
Ooh, nice.
What is that?
That's
12.
9,
12.
12, so 6.
All right.
6 radiant damage. And then I want to throw an ice knife at him
Okay.
because I don't like his
An
face.
ice knife.
Yes, so I have to roll for this.
Oh, I
Plus
guess I could have
7,
keep a force around myself.
19.
That hits.
Yay!
But then you can't breathe.
Okay, and then
Can't breathe.
let's see.
No, it's for protecting.
Oh.
Hit or miss. Oh, I hit
But I
it
could've done that
though.
as my
So
cunning action.
1d10, 2d10, right? No. Oh my god, I can't keep track of all these spells. Okay, 1d10. Piercing damage.
I don't think Ice Knife's in there. I think it's in.
Oh, it's one
Sword
of the
coast.
elementals.
Oh, yeah,
That's one of the
elemental.
element spells.
6. And then the knife will explode here, and he has to make a dexterity saving throw or take 2d6 cold damage.
Okay.
Shit,
No, you're drunk.
You're drunk.
Dexterity, and what's the DC on the dexterity saving throw?
Oh, it would be 15.
15.
Oh, yeah.
I rolled a 3 plus 7 is 10. He fails it.
Yay! He takes 5 more damage.
All right. So the knife itself was how much?
The knife itself was 6.
6. Okay. All right. And then he's resistant to cold, which makes it half.
Oh, we're
But-
learning so much about Mr. Roaches.
So
Think about a
as
roach.
this ice knife,
It's good. It's good.
as this ice knife zips
Like freezing
across,
roaches.
kind of like spirals its way across the street, it buries itself into the carapace of this creature, and you see this small rime of frost spread around, and you see some of the bug wings kind of like, and he kind of looks down at it and kind of gives this sort of pathetic grin and a shrug, and then suddenly there's this typhoon of energy that descends down from the clouds. Boom! Right? So it's literally like a cascade of rain, like super intensified, into this 10-foot radius area that just pulverizes him, and you see bugs kind of fly up, left, right, that disperses the entire like mass of his body, cracked in half, and it washes its way all over the street. There's this massive tidal wave. Only like, all right, massive tidal wave, like a 2-foot wave of water just goes like surging.
Massive!
But like suddenly, like out of nowhere,
massive
this
to
thing
me.
hits, right?
It's like 75% of my body.
It's literally like
get swept away.
thousands of gallons of water just get dumped on the street all at once, and it surges down and kind of like pushes the bodies around and shoves everything around. And when it finally recedes, there's not a single dragonfly or bug or cockroach left on the street. And there's this whirl of wind that kind of just spirals back up into the sky, and the storm clouds like dissipate.
You see, you should not anger Narshala.
Yeah, I didn't know about that.
I'm way over here.
All right. With that, the combat is over. So, how would you like to proceed? I don't know if we need to pick up with the scene on the street or whatever, but it's very clear, like, this thing got absolutely like, pulverized.
We should help anybody we can, or make sure the guards are cool, and then
Okay.
leave and go back to the theater that we started at. Which
Or that guy's
was-
friggin' house. I think we should go to his house and wait for him if he's not there.
Do we know where he lives?
Oh, we can figure it out.
I mean,
So, speaking of
Interesting.
that,
What time-
Estel Castillo has unlocked I Know a Guy.
oh,
Right,
well,
so-
that's
I know
actually
a guy.
timely.
So somebody can just invoke a very convenient contact that can.
Oh, it's your
that they
ex.
can help
The
them.
drow.
I don't want to talk to him again.
Avril.
I don't know. I feel like I probably know somebody in this city whose like thing is like having locations of people, like having a unofficial roster
Okay. All right.
for certain needs.
Some Thieves Guild dude.
Shh. Yes.
Okay. Sure. So you go.
Oh, I do want to. Before we leave, I do want to like whoever's like use my dagger to cut open some mouths if.
Yeah. He said
sounds bad,
like
but I
you
mean it
guys
in a good
help
way.
help some townsfolk as much as best as you
Okay.
can.
Joker some people up.
The wave
Smile.
of water though, the wave of water that washed on the street didn't not only like dissolve and destroy the weird demonic cockroach creatures that were attacking everyone, but it looks like it dissolved the
Okay.
filament of the sutures. So
Ugh,
like
so
they
fucked
still
up.
have like little wounds from where the things pierced their skin, but they're not sewn shut now.
That's so scary.
Yeah.
Ava, that's incredible that you can do that.
Well, I didn't do that. It was my goddess.
Well, I mean, but she came to your aid, didn't you?
They won't understand. We're just vessels.
What? I understand. Wave's the one who got all crazy about it.
I mean, I understand tidal waves coming from the sky. I can see that plain and clear.
Also, my goddess was there. Did you not see her?
I was a little busy, but I
She's
think
there.
I saw an inkling of her.
She's great.
It's very nice. Very cool.
Very nice.
You're growing up very quickly. Real quick before we leave,
Yeah.
can I have a moment with Avril real quick? Just in like a side alley.
Sure.
I just want to pull her aside.
Well, I'm way away from everybody else already, so
I'll help her to her feet from the tidal wave.
I like cartoonily barf up a bunch of water.
Are you okay?
A fish comes out.
Was that what you had for lunch, or
Stop it.
it doesn't matter?
Stop it.
Listen, I just want to say, I'm sorry that you had to stop me there. I was under the influence of some power, and I feel awful that you had to come between me and someone else. Even if it is Gingy, I don't want to be that person. And I'm just glad you're here to stop me when I make or try to make those kind of decisions.
I mean, I get your motivations, I do, but you know, you're kind of a different person now. You have to take more time to think about the reasons you're doing
You're
things.
not the man I'm married.
I know. It's
You can't let your anger and control everything you're doing.
I know. I know it sounds like an excuse, but this sword has changed me.
And I told you it would.
I mean, I knew.
I told you before you attuned to Black Razor that
think
shit was going to happen.
it would have changed whoever took it, and
Okay,
I don't
but
regret
no one
taking
else
it.
took it.
Well, I don't regret saving Tak. I mean, that we needed to do that. She's alive because of the small sacrifice that I made. I'm still here.
Small sacrifice.
Well, small for now. I won't have this sword forever. We're working on it. This is part of the plan. In a few months, my father will be hopefully whole again, and I can part ways with it.
Guess we'll see.
We'll see.
So Ava, as you're going around helping these people and whatnot, there's a small pool of water that is still left behind. It's essentially sort of a large puddle or whatnot. But as you approach, you look down and you kind of see you catch your own reflection in it for a moment, and the sky is kind of cleared, and then the reflection, the water like ripples a little bit, almost like somebody's like hitting it or whatever.
Oh, a T-Rex comes.
Yeah, and then there's a giant dinosaur who jumps out of the puddle.
Oh, God.
But then the reflection shifts, and you see Kasharla appear to you, in the pool.
Goddess,
Ava,
what is it?
we are learning so much about this world since I left it. It's different. It's been changed. It's been corrupted.
Oh,
Like sand thing.
it has?
There's evil loose in the realms of the natural.
Oh.
I have a mission for you, Ava.
Oh, anything.
Your job is to help purge this evil from the domain. I will not be able to return until the corruption has been snuffed out.
Yes, of course. How will I know? How will I know what to look for?
Cleanse the waters. When the water is pure, then I shall return and be by your side.
Okay, I'll do it as quick as I can.
It is not speed. It is thoroughness, young one.
Okay.
Use the wisdom of those around you. They shall help you follow the way.
Okay, I'll do this. I will.
Why clip it when Havana just puts it on Twitter?
I got a zoom on my camera, baby.
Tom's face.
What? All right. So with that, our scene on the street, I believe, is over.
Get out of here.
There is a moment
It's your
where
birthday,
some of the
flip table.
town's guards are like, "Oh, Paladin of Torm, do you have any idea what happened here?"
I
Wow, geez. Who can say?
this creature, I believe, came from the theater. I feel like something I don't know. You should go into the theater and check on the patrons. And there's a matinee, or at least was a matinee. So there may be people in there in need of your help.
And as you go, you're like, you should go into the theater. You look and you see the front doors are just like all blown off of their hinges, and like the glass is shattered.
You should see if there's anyone in there who needs aid.
We're on it.
Oh God! Someone murdered all the people.
Whoa, whoa! And then you just hear, Bill.
You're gonna want to see this.
Yeah, you're gonna want to. That's not good. That's not good. That's not good.
All the paperwork.
All right.
I
Call
stopped
the
David
body
and I'm just
truck.
like, man, it was fucked in there, David. I'm just telling you. Just seriously, like,
I'm a
if you
different
could-
person now.
if you could see this shit, like, shit would turn you fucking white if you knew what was. Oh, God.
All right.
It wasn't that bad.
So,
Scorpiopines.
Are the scorpiopines corpses? They're probably washed away now. They're probably little fun scorpiopine boats.
oh yeah, that's a good question. Maybe. Who knows? Who went in to look?
You rolled a 1. What's that mean, guys?
All right.
Whatever he wants it to be.
Damn it! Wonder if he decides before, just like.
It's just time to think.
All right. So you go catch up with one of your old school.
Is it Angela?
Yes.
Oh God.
That was Neverwinter though.
That was.
I mean,
Yeah.
she could be
It's
one.
a Neverwinter. That was a long time ago,
That
right?
was a long time
That was a
She
while
moved to the
back.
big city.
Yeah. So.
Some white guys here.
Oh my God.
I know that guy for sure. Cyrus? Oh yeah.
She knows it because she's stalking everybody.
They're stalking me.
Jesus, all right. Well, I'm into this now.
He's obsessed with me.
I mean,
So this guy's name is Grizz Wind River,
I mean, of course it is. Why are you writing that down?
and he's more of a smuggler, right? He's an associate of yours who's a smuggler. So he traffics in all kinds of illicit goods between here and Neverwinter, and he's well known, or you definitely can track him down on the dock ward. You're like, I bet I could find him without too much effort. And of course, it doesn't take a lot of effort to catch up with this guy.
Oh my God, Grizz, how are you? It's been a while.
Hey, Avril, what's going on?
Yeah, you look good, man.
It's nice.
Thank you.
Nice knife.
Thank you. Yeah, it's special.
Ah.
It's real special.
So are you? What is that? One of the Black Cloaks? Did you get a shot? Did you make?
I mean-
Did you make rank?
I mean, not to brag or
Is that what
anything, but yeah, kind of.
All right. Not to. Step on your thing, whatever your thing is, but I don't know that I wear a shadow cloak openly walking the streets of Waterdeep. You know what I'm saying?
All right. Well, maybe I'm just braver than you.
That might be. What can I do for you? What's up?
Well, we're looking for somebody. We're looking for Fenris Wintersteel. You know him?
The actor?
Yeah.
Famous actor?
Listen, you never were much of a cultured guy, were you?
Yeah, well, I'm not much of a cultured guy, but I certainly know who Fyrus Wintersteel is.
All right, dude, I don't want to make assumptions about who you are.
That guy gets around.
What do you mean by that?
He's a popular fellow. He's got a lot of lovers, let's put it that way.
All right. So is he at home very often, or where is he usually at? Is he usually out with one of his lovers?
Yeah, he does. He's known to have a little room at a place called the Gray Serpent. It's a very high-class, exclusive type of establishment. Need a lot of coin. You gotta, press some gold into the right palms in order to even get into the place.
You have a connection?
Hi, who are you talking to? This
That's
is the
what
Grizz,
I'm saying. That's
right?
what I'm saying.
This
Back
is
in the day, you had the connection to anything, so.
Yeah, I can get you in there. That's fine. That's not a big deal.
Sure, yeah. Do you need anything?
Let me just ask.
Sure.
So I make sure I don't put my friend in an uncomfortable position. Yeah, you're not gonna.
Kill him? No, I mean, not unless he pulls something, you know?
Well, I mean,
We're just
yeah,
trying to talk.
Oh, all right. You mean like pull something or like pull something?
Like what? Pull a muscle? What are you talking about?
No, I mean like you're not. It's not the plausible defense kind of like, oh yeah, you pulled. You're not gonna drop a knife in the room and go like, oh yeah, you pulled the dagger on me.
Are you suggesting that I would frame a man?
You know, I don't need to know. I don't want to know.
Listen,
You're clearly the brave one here. I'm going to let you go about your heroic deeds.
you're a son of a bitch. You know that, Grizz?
I've hated you ever since the day I met you.
Then I give him a hug.
All right, you little scamp. You go off and do your business. Yeah, you head over to the Gray Serpent. There's a guy named Milton over there. He works nights and weekends. It's after 6 now. Yeah, he'll be on.
All right, thank you, sir. Make sure to let me know. You know how to get a hold of me. Let me know if you need anything, all right?
Hey, you come across anything exotic that they might find useful in Neverwinter, let me know.
I'll keep you posted.
All right. Did you do anything else besides head to the Great Serpent, or? You certainly have time to like take an hour or so to rest if you want to do that.
Yeah, we might need to
Yeah.
I would also tell them, my goddess has come to me, and we must cleanse this land of evil. So
Cleanse
that she can
it.
come back. Yes.
Wait.
Yes!
How does
Yes,
Wave
see,
know about
Wave-
it?
Cleanse it!
Wave.
Wave clearly knows Zarshala.
Right, but you guys have a conversation with Sharla?
Well, I did.
I hear the goddess's voice no matter where I am.
Oh. What does that mean, cleanse the...
We have to cleanse the waters, and she said that I could use all of your wisdom to help.
Oh, well, of
So it's
course.
something you guys get to do too.
What is this? What does that mean?
Well, we'll find
This
out.
seems really vague.
That's
But that is Zarshala.
Why
we won't
can't-
know till we get there.
Barfshala be more specific.
Why would Narshala need to be more specific?
when you're dealing
This
with.
is how she
She's not even
works.
specific about her damn name.
Well, that's
Don't say damn name. Her name is constantly changing because she is a water goddess.
The goddess
You
of
have to
water.
be, yes, kind to my goddess. Do not speak ill of her.
Do not.
Just saying she can't pick a damn name.
We're just not into the whole, we're not used to the whole... into the
I'm
whole
so weak. Like,
listening to gods and...
Teaching people.
You're
thanks for
not?
those.
Well,
But you have Grayson.
well, he is, but me and her not so much. We just kind
But
of...
you spend time with Grayson.
Well, not on
Yeah, and we talk shit on his god all the time, and he doesn't yell at us.
yeah,
You
I
shouldn't
guess-
let them do that. I mean, I guess you can do whatever you want, but that just seems rude.
it is.
Listen, I wasn't
But
talking
my god-
shit.
My God
Well,
doesn't
She said she
worry
can't choose the
about
damn name.
oh, I
what
meant...
people say about
Oh,
him. He lets his deeds and the deeds of his followers speak for him.
It's
We're
very
just not-
smart.
yeah.
Barshala doesn't really care what you all do either, but I care.
We're just not used to someone standing up for their god. Usually they just kind of like let it happen. So, sorry. We'll try not to say her name in vain or wrong.
Don't
or-
forget, I'm connected to Barfshala too,
Also true.
because I'm attuned with Wave.
Yes,
Yeah.
that is true. Wave likes you very much.
I
So
do
it's-
like her, even though she's kind of mouthy.
It's
Yes.
my thing.
and Black Race is connected to Wave, so I mean we're all connected here.
So it's more of a friendly jab, like, girl, pick a damn name. You know what I mean?
Oh, pick a damn name.
Oh,
She does like
see-
to play.
Yes,
Yes, it's so much fun.
Okay.
Like water.
Yes, just like water, exactly. You must know her.
Oh,
Yes.
yeah.
Anyway, but we have to cleanse the waters so that she can come back.
What does that mean?
Well, we will find out as we get there,
Okay.
as we come upon it, and I can use your wisdom to help.
I try and tell you guys, you can't really interpret the exact words of a god because what they don't understand mortality,
I'm just
and they
saying.
speak. We can't possibly understand what they truly mean until it is time.
Look, when Torm starts shooting down tidal waves, we'll talk about Torm. All right?
Can
Yeah.
Torm do that?
No.
probably not.
And I'm just saying, when I want something, I ask for it directly. And when people do not provide it to me, I then use force.
Stab, stab.
And that's how you get what you want.
You could not use force with Zarshala.
No, I'm just saying maybe
That would be
if
funny, though.
maybe if the gods employed a similar method, they would get what they wanted a lot faster.
No, you must choose your own way.
Yeah.
Well, it seems like she got plans, so that's all I'm saying.
But not to force anyone into anything.
Yeah.
Just trick them into
Some
it.
gods do.
No, she would never do such a thing.
Some deities do force. We call them demons. Demons like, I don't know.
Black Razor?
That's what we have to get rid of, are these
Black
demons.
Razor, yeah. I agree.
Yes.
Hello.
Black Razor is a demon.
No, not true. He's just a misguided soul lost in a sword. He's
Soul,
fine.
interesting choice of words. I would say maybe he's several souls that he stole from other people.
That is not good. But that's his food.
Yeah,
I still don't fully understand how this sword works.
Yeah,
We
me neither. So
don't
let's just
need to
not
talk about
make
it.
assumptions and let's move on.
I need to like sit down for a second.
Yeah, I also must sit down. So can we take a short rest?
Take a short rest, sure. Yeah.
All right, let's regain some hit die, baby.
Oh, how many for a short rest?
How many you want.
However many you want to spend.
You have 5 hit die.
I spent 2.
Oh.
Okay.
I could
It should
maybe
be
spend
5.
more, but I can only have
Unless you
3 more
spend
hit
some.
points.
Yeah,
because
I
of
was
all
going to
the-
say your hit point maximum is pretty bad right now.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
I guess I'll see how many I need.
How long does that last?
I think till a long rest.
I think
So
you're,
that's
it
4.
might be 24 hours, but you're probably
Yeah.
right.
At least I'm not poisoned anymore.
Oh boy.
That's 4. Damn it, plus 2. Plus 8. That's 14.
Do.
26. God. 26, I'm at 31.
Yeah, until you finish a long rest.
Mm-hmm.
Or you're affected by a spell like Greater Restoration.
I'm at 39. Okay, I used all 5.
Fine. Who needs the other half of my hit points?
Wait, what's your max now?
My max is 26.
Okay.
HP?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
What?
Because of that bug thing that got
The
me.
bug thing drained a bunch of my
Is
health.
it in you? I'm gonna be so mad. You're pregnant with bugs.
All right. So you take a short rest. You have a quick meal. You discuss theology, and then head over to the Gray Serpent. It is a
I mean, you've been blessed by Torm. You know he does things.
Tidal wave.
He's not as flashy, yes.
But you saw, I mean, like...
You've seen me do things.
No, I'm not saying he's not around. I'm just saying,
We
hey,
all do things.
maybe not be a weird stepdad and be like a cool mom.
Oh, well, this isn't interesting.
He doesn't
So the
want to
Gray
directly
Serpent
influence.
is a sleek, fairly new, and very clearly expensive and high-class establishment on the east side of the Way of the Dragon, not far north of the intersection with Drakir Street in the Trades Ward. Rooms are very expensive. The furnishings are clean and luxurious. It appears to almost outshine some noble villas that you have seen around Waterdeep. This place is kind of a small castle in and of itself. It has a number of various public and private rooms, but you approach the front and you see kind of a mousy-looking bald guy in very nice clothes. He's essentially wearing formal wear, standing at the desk.
How did the shoes find their missing laces?
I'm sorry.
It's a joke. How did the shoes find their missing laces?
I don't know how.
They ran them down.
I don't get
Give
it.
me a performance check.
They ran him down. Shoot.
Oh, okay.
Not really.
Performance. Charisma.
I guess this lets more of a...
Listen, that's more of like a chase than like
It should
a
have said
search.
catch. It should have said kill.
Oh my god, yeah, that's
no.
how I feel that joke went. So that makes sense.
It's a 3.
That's a
I
nat
got
1.
a 3.
That's a nat 1.
I rolled a 1.
It is a 3, though.
It was totally worth it.
Uh,
Totally worth the money.
Can I help you?
I thought it was good. It was a good one.
he was really, really nice job, Ava.
We are understudies of Mr. Winterstein. We're here to drop off a script for him.
Oh, we are.
Yeah.
I'm the dramaturg.
I'm sorry, what?
I'm the dramaturg. I'm the one who works on the script.
Very good. Well, I take all the deliveries.
Oh, no. This is a very...
He's very specific. I'm sure you're familiar with him, and he's very specific about how he wants things. And especially with the scripts, he insists that they don't go between hands because he doesn't want anyone else to get a sneak peek of the production.
He's kind of rude.
Oh, okay. We only say nice things
Nice.
about Mr. Wintersteel, our mentor.
Oh.
You understand this is a very exclusive establishment, and we don't just let anyone in off the street hand deliver things to our guests. So you're happy. You're certainly welcome to leave something here with me. I'll assure you that it shall be delivered. But if you would like...
Maybe we can wait here until he comes to make sure that you deliver it right, and I can continue to tell you jokes. Look, I've got another one. Why did the shrub quit working?
Because someone got outrageously annoyed and set fire to it.
Oh no, it was bushed.
That one is better.
Right? That's good. It's good.
Tell him another one. He likes
Okay,
that.
I'll tell another one. Why was the stomach a little uneasy?
I think I know the answer to that.
It had a gut feeling something was wrong.
Something I share in common with.
Keep going.
Okay, why do Grumpy Mountains have... what do Grumpy Mountains have?
Just leave it on the tray, whatever the scripts or whatever it is. Just leave
Oh
it
no,
on
but
the
we have to
tray
make
here.
sure that he gets it. So
He's
the answer,
very particular about his shit.
We can wait. It's okay.
We'll get fired otherwise.
But we can wait down here or we can wait in his room. It's up to you.
Oh no,
so
we should
go
wait.
on.
Okay. Again, why do Grumpy Mountains... Wait. What do Grumpy Mountains have?
Excuse me. Hey, can I?
Bad altitudes.
She's gonna keep doing this. So if you don't want us to stand here and live through this,
Why did the
just let
spices
us-
drive so slow?
I'm just,
They had plenty
it'll
of
just be easier.
time.
at this
It was
point.
time.
I tell you what, I will see if Mr. Wintersteel is available to pick up the script. I can't let you in.
Yeah, fair enough.
And then he rings a bell. And he says, Milton, will you go to see if Mr. Wintersteel is
I
available?
forgot we had a contact here,
Yeah.
like immediately.
Wait, we did?
Yeah, that's
Was it
that's
Milton?
like why
Yeah.
we did our fucking.
It is Milton?
I know
Yeah.
a guy.
Oh, cool. It is Milton. Great.
Yeah.
God damn it! I forgot. How did none of us remember?
Well, because
That's
it was
literally
your
5 minutes
character.
Yeah.
It's your character's thing, so it's great.
When
to
you
work
were
with
all
I
there.
thought this was your contact.
Yeah, I thought the guy you talked with was your contact.
me. Yeah, but he said he would get us in, and he knew
No,
a guy.
I meant the guy. Yeah,
Oh.
it was I know a guy
Her-
inside. I know.
She
a guy.
spent I know a guy, so her I know a guy could know a guy.
Listen,
All right, so you see a halfling, very well dressed. Again, same uniform, almost formal wear, but everything's got a maroon kind of color palette to it. He shook, yes, sir. and he says, and the guy says, will you see if Mr. Wintersteel is available to receive a delivery from a courier? And he,
and yeah, maybe you should check out back because sometimes in the middle of the day he likes to go out back for a moment alone in it.
oh yes, I'll check by the garden.
Perfect.
And then he disappears.
All right. Well, we're gonna wait outside
Oh, you are? Okay. Very good. Very good.
unless you want her to continue with the.
I've got one more. What did the lettuce say about the tomatoes? They don't seem to care at all.
Wait. That's stupid.
No, it was a good one.
All right. Thank you.
All
Ding, ding. Good day. Goodbye. Thank you.
I'll have you know that's
I'll-
the
I'll-
jokiest joke book that was ever written.
Yes, this is thanks to Eric, who bought this for me today for my birthday.
Thanks,
Get ready.
Eric. Thanks.
God, what was the other? Didn't this has happened during our time together? Who was the joke? There was a magical weapon that was told jokes every time.
Told jokes.
Every
Oh,
swim?
that was
What was
Tyler's.
that?
That was
Oh,
Tyler's,
Yeah. What a nightmare.
All right. So you go outside. You go around back by and there at the back at the side door, you see Milton is like, over here. And then you go inside, and he kind of takes you up a flight of stairs and across back into another wing of the thing and down to the left and back into this very kind of like dimly lit but lushly carpeted area. And he points you to the corner suite, and he says, "There's a servant's stairwell right around the corner that accesses the street. Some of Mr. Wintersteel's friends have a key to the outside door, but nobody's there right now, as far as I know. He's just there by himself."
Perfect.
Thank you.
Thanks, Mountain.
Try not to make any unusual noises because we try to run
Oh, they're not used to unusual noises coming from that suite.
Try not to make any noises of metal striking metal or screams of unusually dire duration.
Sure. Noted. Thank you so much.
Keep it quiet. You got it.
All right. So
Absolutely.
Do you knock on the door? Do you want to pick it open? What do you
I'll
wanna
try
do?
and pick it open.
Mm-hmm. Sure. Give me a sleight of hand check.
Sure, Spike.
Yeah, I can get that door open.
So that is a 22.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Click. The door opens.
What's the scene?
So there's a nice sort of little study foyer kind of reception place, right? We've got
laughing?
a table in the middle.
Pictured a heart-shaped bed with a disco ball.
Oh yeah.
It's
A
got,
mirror on the ceiling?
It's got several couches and stuff like that. It's a very nice little like welcome kind of area where you might sit around and discuss and have a cup of tea or something like that. And then there is a larger suite behind it that has a table and several chests of drawers and things like that. It's all very tastefully decorated, and you can tell that he must have bought this particular,
sorry.
outright purchased this particular room, right? Because it's decorated with like pictures and posters of him in the suite.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry?
So it's not a room within the inn, right? This is clearly a high-class inn. But the way that it's decorated, either he has rented it on an ongoing basis or he's outright bought this particular room.
But I was more concerned that there were pictures of him all over the walls.
Oh, of course there are. Yeah.
He's full of himself. Yeah.
There's playbill
You're
posters.
full of yourself, and then there's
Yeah.
you're a serial killer.
He's got
Right?
playbill posters
Yeah.
and things like that.
Straight up
and-
American Psycho, having
Yeah.
sex and staring at yourself while flexing.
Yeah.
Well, but
Right?
so this room is not the bedroom.
I don't care.
I'm just saying.
It's still perverted.
Sure, that's fine.
Never go to Tom's apartment.
I've been in there. It is weird, Tom. You should take all those.
Yeah, there's a lot
Pictures
of
down.
Robert Downey Jr. stuff in there.
It's a lot of oil paintings. Oh gosh.
And then it looks like there's a set of doors, and there's a more of a suite back there where maybe the bedroom and or the bathroom would be. So,
Sure.
So you don't see him in the immediate area. It looks like the doors to that are closed.
All right. Guess quietly close the door behind us.
Okay, not a problem.
Okay. I'm gonna go up and. Is it like double doors kind of thing?
Yeah,
Okay.
exactly.
I'm just gonna walk up and push them open.
Okay, you push them open. All right. So you've pushed them open. There is a huge bedroom here that is very lushly decorated with a bunch of velvet wall hangings and curtains and things like that. It's a 4-poster bed, wooden, with a huge canopy on top of it hanging down. And then you can see him kind of curled in the bed sleeping, and he's got one of those like a sleep mask on, and he's wearing these silken pajamas, and the bed sheets are all kind
What
of.
time is it?
It's early, honestly. It's like 7 or 7:30. Yeah.
Is he gonna nap?
And yeah, he's sleeping there, and you haven't made enough noise so far to really wake him up. So.
I guess I'll turn to you guys and be like, oh, I got this.
Mm-hmm.
I can tell him a joke.
You did a great job with the jokes, and we're done with the
He'll
jokes.
probably really like it.
Maybe we'll wait until he's like awake. Okay. Then we can.
I'll pick a good one.
So I'm just gonna try and sneak up to the bed, and maybe grab his arms really fast and tie them behind his back.
Okay.
Oddly enough, he is already tied to his bed.
I guess I'll let you make an acrobatics check on this.
Acrobatics.
Or something. You're going to have to make some sort of check to kind of subdue him, right? You have advantage because he's asleep. Just give me a d20 roll.
What was the 9? So 16?
16? Sure, yeah. So you have him subdued. That shouldn't be. It's, he does like but because he's got his arms underneath the covers and stuff like that, you leap on top of the bed and kind of like kind of pin him down before he's able to really get free and get a grip on you. And he's who's it? What is it?
I'll pull up his eye mask. Oh, hey, you remember me?
Hi.
I believe I sounded like this.
What do I owe the sudden surprise? Usually they're so much better about announcing guests in my chambers.
Oh, the man at the desk?
Yes.
Oh, yeah, he said he finds you annoying and brutish and self-centered, and he doesn't really care who comes or goes from your place.
I pay him well enough, that's all that really matters, isn't it?
I mean, I suppose, good for him. But we are here for a reason.
You're here for a reason.
Yeah, remember we were there kind of doing some investigations at the theater.
Yes, what did you discover about the incidents of our premiere?
Well, I think
Attendance certainly has not recovered yet.
I think what we discovered is maybe you weren't completely forward about the information that you have in your little brain there.
What is it you wish to know?
What do you think, guys? What's our priority right now? As far as what we need to know, maybe it's the cult. Maybe it's the cult.
What cult are you talking about?
I don't think he knew about that. I think we mostly,
the poison.
We mostly want to know why he poisoned himself.
Fake poison.
Yeah, fake poison.
I can assure you I did not poison myself.
I know. Why did you want people to think you were poisoned, though? That's the thing. That's the weird thing.
Mm-hmm.
The thing we're having trouble wrapping our head around.
I'm not certain what you're talking about, but I am not involved
You should pull out your
in
sword.
poisoning myself.
Okay.
That helped
Intimidation.
last time.
I've got someone I'd like you to meet.
Oh my
Hey, how you doing, buddy?
I just kind of lay it on top of him on the bed.
What?
It talks.
Gross.
Well, I don't know what sort of money you want or which one of your brothers or sisters I slept with that has upset you.
Whoa.
But I can assure you, I am not involved in any cult or any plot. I did not poison myself. I have only the utmost interest in upholding and performing a great production of the Ballad of Jane and Eloy. And I don't know what you're driving at or what you think this is all about, but I can assure you you're deeply, deeply mistaken. Now, if you need some money to make this all go away, that's fine. You can take money.
We just want the truth.
I mean,
What led you to believe that I'm somehow involved in some sort of cult?
just following various clues. This doesn't get. I hate forcing people to do the right thing.
Ah, yes.
But sometimes you just kind of have to create a magical zone that guards against deception within 15-foot sphere centered around your point of your choice within range.
Yes.
So the spell's end, a creature that enters the spell area or must make a charisma saving throw. On a fail, they can't deliberately lie within the radius. That kind of thing.
All right.
Eloquently put.
What's the DC?
That's going to be DC 12,
Master
I guess, if
fucking
we're
well.
going against mine.
Oh, yes, say the whole thing.
Well, even with his great charisma, a roll of 5 on the die does not get him
This
over a 12.
includes all of you, too, if you want to ever lie. Should make that.
I don't need to lie. Oh, I see. I don't have to roll it now.
You don't have to.
Only if I want
But
to
if
lie.
you ever-
But then everyone will know I'm lying.
No, you...
Listen, what's
See-
my charisma bonus?
You
19.
yeah.
What have to be?
12.
You have to beat a 12.
Got it.
So I would...
Lie
I
my
know...
ass off.
I know if you aren't affected by it, but I can't,
Can't force you to
Yeah.
tell the truth. So you know he's affected by it.
Mm-hmm.
Why did you poison yourself?
I didn't poison myself.
Oh, interesting.
Why did you want people to think you were poisoned?
I didn't want people to think I was poisoned. I fell victim to someone's treacherous plot. I don't know why you think I'm behind it, but I can assure you I am not.
How do you know that? What's that friend of yours' name? How do you know
Gingy.
that guy?
Who's Gingy?
He's a potbelly guy with a tiny hat and goggles on.
I don't know this person.
Is that guy trustworthy?
No, not really. This might have
He's
been
a
a wild
man of
goose
his
chase.
word.
What,
I just
what?
feel like maybe we don't know what we're supposed to be asking right now.
Did
Go
you
and
have
speak to him.
anything to do with the riot that night?
No. Not to my knowledge.
Do you like jokes?
Oh my god.
Well, I'm not in much of a joking
let's not-
mood right
let's
now.
not torture him.
True.
What are your thoughts on your co-star,
She seems...
your male co-star?
He does have thoughts on him.
Want to know your thoughts on Torbis Mar?
Tobias
Tobias.
Torvis Mar. A bard with a body saw plays Jane's rival Ren, captain of the guard and the father of Elo. Sunai Troubadour.
What the fuck?
I think he's a bit
This is not what
showy.
we're supposed to be getting right now.
Yeah.
I think he should have trained a little bit harder.
Trained harder for
He
what?
seems... Well, our big combat scene, of course, was going to be the highlight of the... Well, it is arguably the highlight of the production.
And he didn't train very hard? What do you mean by that?
I feel like he's phoning it in.
What made you feel that way?
I didn't pay enough attention to the craft, in my opinion. I am, after all, a renowned instructor here in Waterdeep. I know a good student when I see one. Yes. You're the intern. And you ladies, you came and auditioned.
Oh, you remember that,
I
huh?
remember it now.
You remember that, huh?
Yes.
When was the last... Who was the last person you murdered?
I haven't murdered anyone.
Seems like a dead end.
A little
Jesus
bit.
Christ.
Uh,
What do you know that you would not want anyone else to know?
Oh, boy. 4 inches.
Yep. 3 by 3. 4 by 3.
4 inches wide, 2 inches long.
Oh.
You want the truth? That's what you're here to seek?
Of course, motherfucker.
We're just conducting an investigation.
I will tell you what I know that I wouldn't want anyone else to know, which is that all of these trappings of fame, all of this acclaim, the constant to and fro of various lovers, the accolades, the awards, they're ultimately meaningless to me. They have initially brought me joy, but now I find myself drifting without purpose, without any sense of real accomplishment, without anyone in my life to share the little moments with. That's something I would never tell my great adoring public, the people who envy me, the people who wish that they had my fame or my talent, my station in life.
Have you done anything regrettable because of those feelings?
Well, I've certainly taken a number of lovers and probably been a bit too slipshod with their feelings and treated them as disposable rather than actual decent human people.
Oh, so maybe one of them poisoned you?
It's possible. I'd be hard pressed to say who would be so jealous. I thought perhaps you were, since you came in here with your swords drawn and your dander up.
I don't have a sword.
I think you find yourselves operating under some sort of misconception that I was somehow involved in this whole plot. Do you have any kind of evidence that led you to this? I assume that you're not so bumbling as to have just stumbled in here on your own volition.
Do you know Xanathar?
I've heard the name Xanathar. I'm aware that there is an underworld crime boss who operates in the shadows beneath the city. I cannot admit to doing any personal business with Xanathar, but I would warn you not to cross it. It is a very malicious and malevolent and ruthless creature that does not brook any sort of betrayal.
Who do you think poisoned you?
Well, it doesn't seem to be Tobias. He's too dim-witted. I doubt that Aerie would have sabotaged the production that way. The only thing I can think of, if the goal truly was to somehow disrupt the opening night, is perhaps one of the nobles who is producing the thing took out some sort of insurance, or I'm not sure. There is, of course, some sort of movement afoot to have our glorious director ousted from the theater.
Who would take his place?
That would not be up to me. That would be up to one of the patrons, or perhaps they would consult with someone else. Have someone installed.
What do you know about the Drunken Bard Theater?
The Drunken Bar Theater, where they're doing 4 farmers and a mule. Yes, well, it's rather newly renovated, and they're trying to make a show of the place, but I think it's rather pathetic to put on these sort of empty, fanciful productions. It's like eating candy. At the end of the day, you just have a sick stomach and a sweet tooth.
So you've seen one?
They have recently dealt with quite a tragedy, and as a man who is looking for purpose in his life, who's found emptiness, perhaps a man of your stature, a man of your wealth, can reach out to the good folk who have been affected by what has gone on there. Perhaps help in some way, monetarily, or just by bringing awareness to the plight of the people who were affected by the tragedy today. And
I'm certain the community can come together, and I'll be happy to help perform some sort of restitution whenever there's a tragedy in the theater. I like to do my part to show our support.
Yeah.
Do you have any actual evidence other than your strange accusations against me?
I guess we don't.
What about Talbot? Do you know any secrets about him?
Oh, are you talking about the fellow who auditioned for my part?
Yeah, he looks a lot like you. But human?
Yes, he was heavily considered for this role, but of course when I stepped into the production, he was edged out.
So maybe he holds a bit of a grudge against you. He's dead.
Well, that's a rather shocking turn of events, but I'm sorry for his loss. I assume he was somehow
he was a victim.
Brought up in this whole plot?
A victim like many others are.
Is there anything you're hiding in this living space that you don't want us to see?
I have a number of personal entertainment objects which I don't think you're
Not-
particularly interested in.
I'm not talking about that.
Anything related to what we're
Incriminating.
interested in, Yeah.
What were they chanting at the theater?
I
Asmodeus.
honestly do not
Asmodeus?
have anything
What about
here.
Aki She's School?
I have,
Yeah.
I
That might
have
have
some
been those big.
clothes.
Are you
I
saying
have some personal effects. I have a couple scripts that I'm working on.
No skeletons in your closet, all right.
Just that skull from Hamlet.
Well, I do of course keep a skull here with me. That's the good luck of the theater.
I don't think we're gonna get anything here.
Yeah.
Do you know you have no connection with Asmodeus? What? You can't lie.
I do not. Why do you bring up Asmodeus?
Well, he's part of the investigation
That's what the cult members were chanting for.
at that theater, at the Drunken Bard Theater.
They were just started chanting something about a devil?
Or do the words Aki She's School mean anything to you?
No, not particularly.
You seem to know something.
About Asmodeus?
There have been a number of missing texts that have recently disappeared from the dramaturg's library at the college where I teach. And alongside of those missing texts, and speaking to a librarian friend of mine, I have found that there have also recently been a number of texts related to the worship of the Lord of Lies.
Which is Asmodeus.
Yes.
Oh. Lord of Lies.
Now, I don't know if those things are connected, but
I think they are.
it struck me as odd.
Any suspects in your mind? Could have taken those books?
Well, there are only a few people who are allowed access to the rare library that we keep all of our texts in. Myself, Regent Crosslea, and Regent Rovendare.
Sorry, what were those names again?
Crostea.
Crosslea.
No, yeah.
Crosleia and who?
Regent Rovendare.
So, are there any other productions in the city where they are taking maybe classic plays and changing up the dialogue of them?
Well, that's a very common practice that happens all the time as a dramaturg. You might know that.
Have you heard of any radical changes? Like, perhaps, I don't know, taking a text from a forbidden book and introducing it into a drama?
Well, this would be a very extreme technique. It's not unheard of to insert some sort of perverse magic into a play to influence the audience to an outcome one way or the other, but this would be most certainly be illegal. If you had any sort of evidence of that, then well, that person would be prosecuted to the highest extent of the law. Such mind control would not be tolerated by the Lords of Waterdeep.
No.
Mind control.
What else do you know about mind control?
Well, as I said, I'm a professor of the theatrical arts. Of course, these sorts of techniques are not unusual.
They seem unusual.
They're just illegal. But bards have been enhancing their performances since the day that they discovered magic and performance could be married together.
What's your name?
Cyrus Wintersteel.
Just checking.
Asmodeus.
Just checking.
Now, this is what happened in the play. Remember you found those texts or the notes about changing the text of the play in the Drunken Bard to make it a ritual.
Yeah, that's what happened to them, though.
Are you saying this out loud?
No.
Okay.
I'm just
I think we're done here. I don't know what else to say.
I would say if you pretend to be a good man for long enough, you'll not only convince others, but you'll start to convince yourself.
Don't be a dick. Women are people. I don't care how butthurt you are about your own fucking position. All in time.
Your counsel is well taken. If you actually have any physical evidence that you would like to come forward with, I would be happy to take it to the proper authorities and make sure that whatever parties may be involved are prosecuted to the full extent of the law.
Well, you know, I think our issue's actually been resolved. So, no need, no worries, but we appreciate the offer.
Very good. Well, if there's nothing else, I would like to finish my nap before I go to my production.
Sure.
Oh, we should leave? Oh,
Yeah.
Hey.
You don't want us to watch? Listen.
Goodbye. I'm gonna grab some tea on the way out for myself.
Do you want these doors open or closed?
You can leave them open. That will be fine.
You want like one closed? You want this right one closed?
Both open is just fine.
Okay. Like all the way or like 45 degrees?
However is most convenient for you.
I like it. I'll just do a 45 degree.
Perfect.
So I'm
That's
Listen, break the doors.
All right, bye. Don't tell anyone.
We'll come back.
Oh yeah, we will kill you if you tell anyone we're here.
We will end you.
Noted.
We don't want to kill you. You're doing a great job. We believe you can change to become a better man.
Fair enough. Until we meet again. You open the door,
Uh-oh.
and Milton is standing there, very nervous.
Milton?
And there's a very tall, bald man who's got these cheek piercings kind of going like down. It's very clearly like, it almost looks like nails have been nailed through his cheekbones. And he's wearing heavy black armor. And he's got his hand kind of like very firmly placed on the back of Milton's neck. And he looks at you and he goes,
Oh, them's the guys, isn't it, Milton? Oh, hey, the boss wants to have a word with you.
Who's your boss?
I think you might recognize him.
and he holds up his hand and there's an eyeball in his hand. And that's where we're going to cut it for tonight. Hey everyone, this has been the Ironkeep Chronicles.
That's a good one. That's a good
It's
one.
been a wild ride. Thank you so much to everybody for sticking with us here. We went a little bit of overtime tonight, but that's all right. We had some story that we wanted to play out. So thank you so much for joining us. Hey, a big round of applause for Eric Mostly Shit Riker. Do you have anything coming up that you want to promo?
Yeah, in 2 weeks, on the 28th, I think, I'm doing a 4-part D&D game here on Saving Throw on Tuesday, starting the 28th. My cast is Kelsey, Jordan Pridgeon, Sam, and one more person, and Kelly Nugent.
Hell yeah!
Yeah, cool lineup. Nice, very good. It's going to be D&D. Do you have a premise?
The premise is that there is a magical prison island with a bunch of bad guys on it, but a couple of them are getting a little too powerful, so they got to send some people in to take them out.
Like a strike force kind of
Yeah.
thing. Cool. Very good. Awesome.
That'll be cool.
Havana Mahoney.
What's up? Most importantly, this Friday at 7 p.m. Pacific Standard, please tune in for Anybody Can Win, a game show that Becca, Scott, and I are producing. And I'll be hosting, and she'll be a contestant, and Amy Vorpal will be a contestant, and Omar Najam, who's been on here before, and over at Hyper, and of course, Geek and Sundry fame as well, is going to be on as well. It's going to be super fun. It's kind of just like a fandom-fueled game show with a 70s aesthetic and vibe, and just a lot of goofy physical and performance and art challenges and trivia and stuff like that. So it's going to be really fun. Please tune in. If we get, a good response on it, then we might get picked up permanently. So please tune in for that and just act excited nonstop in the chat, please.
Excited
That'd be great. But also check me out, Vanna_Rama on Twitch. I stream 5 days a week over there, and we have a great time doing some GTA RP. So if you enjoy this RP at all, come watch me do it in Grand Theft Auto. It sounds weird, but it's awesome. It's cool and fun.
Do you have a Master Tommen character?
I don't.
No.
Fun.
I do. The character I'm playing right now she has like a bit of like a dissociative disorder, and so she can't. Have you watched?
Yes.
Oh, okay. She has trouble deciphering what is her true reality and what's her like Dungeons and Dragons reality. So she's kind of constantly flitting between those worlds and like addressing people as like the guard and like classifying them as certain barbarians or.
What I liked is using weird in-game bugs as like, I cast a spell on you.
Oh yeah, I did get kidnapped, and there was like a weird glitch where a car was levitating, but I was being kidnapped, so I was like, "See, you pushed me too far." But her name is Sylvana Shongweaver. She's a level 7 bard. But we're having a lot of fun with that. But we do other stuff, so tune in for that, I guess, and that's all I have. Havana Rama on Twitter.
Toot toot.
That's it.
Grav Galati.
Hey everybody! You can catch me on Twitter at DoubleGXG and on Twitch at twitch.tv/DoubleGXG as well. Usually we do wildcards on Friday nights, but we had the finale this past week, which was awesome, and season 3 starts in January. So until then,
Well, we have a show this Friday.
Yes.
It is, as of right now, a Mystery Savage Worlds one-shot. So tune in to find out what we will actually be doing. What our setting will be is really what the mystery part is.
Yes. So that's 8 p.m. this Friday, same channel.
Yeah, so
Same
you can
cast.
watch my thing and then immediately go
Yeah,
watch Wild
she
Cards
usually
because it
hosts
ends
on
at 8. It
Yeah.
ends at 8. Well, I mean, I'd be like Geek and Sundry. I can't host
Oh,
you.
that's right. I'm sorry.
Why
I forgot.
not?
I'm
I
going to do
forgot.
the game show in my bedroom. It's going to be amazing.
Yay! Anybody can
It's
win.
going to be amazing.
Um,
Even you, dogs.
Oh, they should win. That's it for me.
Cool.
It's the birthday girl.
Yay! Happy birthday
Megan,
from all of
Megan,
us to
Megan,
you.
Megan,
We wish it was our birthday so we can have cake too. Hey!
You can have cake.
Where is it?
We kind of did.
Oh,
We
okay.
ate brownies.
Okay, well, we
That's
can have
safe.
it. Yeah.
I mean,
Brownies is
safe. The same.
very much like cake.
Is it safe?
Are
Yes.
they not safe?
You
For
can find me
work.
on Twitter at Megan Caves, and my name is spelled properly right there.
There it is.
And Grav and Jordan Caves Kellerman and I have a GM tip RPG whatever podcast called Experience Pointers, and you can follow us on Twitter at exppointerspod. And when's our next one coming out? I'm very
Came out this
unclear
week.
about
Came
it.
out yesterday.
Came out.
Episode 6
Wow,
came out
yesterday. Got to make a post about that. Anyway.
Oh, well.
Yeah.
And the new one
that's
comes out for
all the
Patreon
things.
on Tuesday,
Cool.
next week.
Yeah, we do release those a week early for the Saving Throw Show Patreon for backers $10 and up. So you can catch that if you would like, if you're a Patreon backer. And then you can catch Jordan Caves Kellerman and I on Mondays at 4 p.m. for couples therapy, in which we will be playing crazy co-op video games. And what DJ Regular recently said, it's just an opportunity for us to be snarky to one another. So if you want to check into that snark, join us.
Partake and participate. Hey, I'm your dungeon master. I'm Tom Lommel. Something's going on tomorrow.
happy birthday.
From all of us to you. Wish it was our birthday
Guys,
so we can have cake too. Hey!
Listen, my birthday is until whatever day Havana has her birthday.
You don't
Which
even
is
know when your
today.
birthday
Oh,
is, you
is
donger.
it today?
Apparently it's today.
Listen, it's all our birthdays.
Oh,
More brownies.
30 minutes
So-
left.
None of us are special.
So tomorrow is disorganized play, but it's a little unclear what's going to happen
just
with
don't wanna
disorganized play.
watch
I have an
Jordan get
audition
drunk
at
again.
3 o'clock in Santa Monica tomorrow, so we're either going to have it here with Dom and Garav in the studio at 2 as normal, or perhaps I'll be doing it early. Stay tuned to my Twitter handle at Dungeon Bastard or at Saving Throw Show or, !social and figure out, follow us somewhere. And we'll get
Other
that
way.
announced. That'll be going on. Big round of applause. Huh? Huh?
Megan was almost, she's in your window. Bring your
Oh.
finger down a little bit, Megan. Bring your finger
Oh,
down.
God, this
There-
is
oh,
scary.
there you go. Yeah.
There it
The
is.
double arm.
So a big round of applause for our executive producer and all around
Yes!
sportsman, Mr. Don
Happy
Zook.
birthday to
Oh,
come on, it's
yay,
you. We wish
it's
you
your
a
birthday,
birthday.
so we gotta get
This is your
Birthday
birthday
song. It isn't very long.
Is that it?
That's the
That's,
idea.
that's
yeah.
beautiful.
What about the part about the underwear?
Think about that.
Underwear.
Thank you so much to everyone who donated tonight. We had some great things get unlocked and get paid off, not only from this session but from last session. Obviously,
Was
we
the
still have some wrap up things.
rain
to
tunnel, was that
happen.
an unlock?
Happen. What was the rain tunnel? There was a divine intervention tonight.
Was it
Ah.
unlocked by chat?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Nice,
Yes.
thanks,
Is
Chad.
that what it's called? Divine intervention?
Yes.
I love it.
Yeah. So that happened. A number of other things also obviously happened. And
Do we level up, Tom?
Yes. So you,
Oh! That's so excited, sorry.
Loud.
you all level up.
Oh my
And thanks to chat,
all
you all
she's
have
ever wanted for her birthday.
advantage on hit points on your hit point
Oh,
roll. We'll roll those at the
dope.
beginning of next session.
Oh
Okay.
my god.
But yes, you're all level
Thanks,
6
chat.
now.
What?
You were level 5. Now you're level 6.
Checks out.
She's been at level 7 the whole time.
It does say level 4 on here. I know.
Now we changed.
Well, guess
I
what?
got some work to do.
You double level.
Yay! I think I just updated everything
So,
on there
yeah.
except for
thank
that.
you so much to everyone
think you came in, you're like,
Review
I did
Sesh
not level
and
up.
Painted
Yeah, I think
Meeple
that's exactly
and anyone else who hosted us tonight. Appreciate that.
You're
thanks to everyone
welcome.
who shared the stream on social, wherever it may be, and a special big thanks to everyone who either contributed tonight monetarily or as a Patreon backer, etc. Those donations help keep most of our lights on.
Except for that one.
Except
Can't
this
see
one.
this
You
one.
jinxed it. You jinxed
You
it.
jinxed it.
I'll
So,
never be beautiful.
and of course, thank you to all of our mods who keep our channel clean, friendly, and accessible for everyone who wants to come and enjoy the nerddom with us. You can do ! calendar and see what else is on deck for the rest of this week. Obviously, Crit Juice, Disorganized Play in some shape or another, Wild Cards on Friday. Saturday, do we have something? Nope, nothing on Saturday. And then on Sunday, I will be sitting in on Lasers and Feelings with GM Rick Budd.
cool.
Except it's going to be called Chrome and Blood. And I don't
Yay.
know what's happening,
Sounds like
but
Mad
there's going
Max,
to be
yeah.
a lot of both of those things, Chrome and Blood. Well, mostly probably Blood. So we've got a great lineup of shows coming up for you. Still yet to come this week. But until next time,
Let's
Dungeon!